Echo, Omen, Cypher. Breach.
Oh my god, someone closing the door. Alright.
No Tejo.
No Tejo, that's right. Anyway, welcome everyone. This is week 2 of NACE League Spot. We got Truman State versus Long Beach Community College. I'm your host Jake, and sitting next to me we got Tyler.
Hello.
Yep, we'll be casting this game for you. Looks like we're just getting started here. Running it up on bind.
Oh, the slipped.
Yeah, I'm gonna text about that.
Paper Tejo.
They have a Tejo? That sucks. Oh, that's alright.
Obliteration follows. It is my legacy.
I honestly kind of like their comp. The Viper to allow for potential lurks on A when and B it won't be seen as much, but
Alright, looks like we're going for an A split. Just kidding, never mind. We're gonna run it up B.
they're pressuring B and then maybe pivoting towards A.
It's always a possibility.
Enemy spotted A.
Or the other way around. Spike is towards B, so possibly that way. They had a Tejo drone that went through the teleporter.
So we know Tejo is B long. Got Shaolin working his way through showers here.
Enemy spotted B.
Enemy spotted B, nice jump spot.
Pretty standard Viper.
Nice, we got Shaolin taking one out on site. Tejo rotated all the way through, so
Possible that most of them are going to be A.
the one
Right
backside
there.
Scene.
I have retrieved the
I think we're too
spike.
aggressive in showers here because we don't have really team play to back him up, so Shaolin's gonna have to be really careful on that race. We got 3 people working through hookah. This could be a very bad play. First, you never want to take the bomb through hookah because if you die, it'd be impossible to retake. But we're exploding off B. Shaolin with another
30
kill.
seconds
That's great.
left.
Bomb currently going down on B. Bomb planted. Let's see how the team decides to hold site here. We have no one towards the main.
Sana.
It's a bit worrisome with no one towards hookah, so definitely possible retake. We know Viper's
One
super
enemy
down.
remaining.
Nice. There we go. 4-1. 4 left 11. Truman. That's first round taken.
You're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
As compared to last week, we were struggling a bit on bind here. We didn't really get too many opportunities to attack, but I love definitely seeing the team become a bit more coordinated and take their time on their defaults as well. Poking around, see if they can get some early kills and then taking advantage from there.
Right there.
Take 'em.
Now we got a team setting up for a B split. Hope he's gonna throw his flash over this wall. Probably gonna wait for his raise and his breach to push up a bit before we get any contact. We know one's in showers, so if he decides to push back, that blind will get him as well. We got the raise jumping on. Unfortunately, Viper's gonna
Cage triggered.
Reloading!
Viper's setting up for the wall with the door all the way through showers. I'm stopping the right here.
They found my wire.
Reloading!
Some spam going on here through the smokes. Showers player
Right
still
there.
being a bit patient. Not really swinging yet. Could use the cam
Could
to get
use
some
the cam,
intel,
yeah.
but we don't know anything on site yet. There could be someone close right of the door.
It's possible that their people on B could have been starting to flank. And
That's right.
so-
It could be all the way up through hookah, through connector right about now, so you never know. Okay, gonna go check the flank. Looking for possible rotate over to B side, but nothing is known yet.
Oh, solid players and
30 seconds left.
Taylor and Viper, since we're running away from showers now, they should know that. The enemy team should know that.
they're at least 2A.
Yeah. I'd be careful here pushing through with the bomb, because if they're caught out, it's going to be round over if people die.
13
So,
seconds, they feeling.
unfortunately,
10 seconds left.
not going to happen, but Flash is going out.
And Spike goes down. Alright.
The Viper wall up in the opposing team. I'd like to see one person play towards long here, that'd be good, while one person pushes into elbow.
We really haven't been checking out where long is. No one, even on pistol, they didn't check out any info long. So if someone
See ya.
Playing a bit aggressive, double swing, 3 people on site. Nayless needs to quickly rotate so you can help with the flank. But this is not going to get 2 on site. One more really weak, all 3 on site.
Last player standing.
1v2. This is a bit dangerous, they're probably already tapping.
One enemy remaining.
Stun. You saw him on the right, I think? You saw him on the right? Yeah. Oh, with the headshot, but unfortunately was not good enough.
unless it's
No, we got the bomb. That's good. Bomb took no time.
Clutch.
Fortunately, we cannot hear anything going on, so I had no idea about the bomb progress, but that's alright.
Alright, homies,
unfortunate that we
chill.
weren't able to
We'll
carry
go
through
again.
any weapons,
Damn,
but
you love
Being here.
the rounds around.
Way too
Yep.
much.
And since we were on a half anyway, our buy is going to be a bit tough, while the other team will be able to full buy here. So that's not too good. We're going to have to play our economy right. Kind of curious to see what our team has and how their money's doing. Our nice little Stream Master could press tabs. Sorry, I don't want to be out just like rude like that, but we'll see. We'll see how the team does. Nice. Or running through hookah again. I don't really think taking the bomb here is a good idea. I think bomb can go long. But we do have Nebulous on a flank here. Raze pushing out a push Raze on top of the box and fighting on the rotate. You
You
guys
see 2 on A.
that's right, 2 on A. Probably should expose it. Tahoe coming out, they're throwing nades through the teleporter. Still a Tahoe. Now we're just kind of trapped here in hookah, and if they go through teleporter, they could get a pretty nasty pinch on us. They could already be rotated around through our spawn as well, so we gotta be extra careful.
It looked like they were trying to do that when they sent the Viper all the way through.
It's kind of risky play to retake A here, because if people know they're off B, then it's a safe rotate. And people could already be pushed up on the enemy team here, even though it is tied 4-4, which is an advantage on attacking side. But unfortunately, we have no idea. They could be all the way pushed up showers.
30 seconds left.
We know one's there. No one's there for the trade.
Last player standing.
That's just
Spike down
initiative
A.
spacing, unfortunately.
A.
Yeah, Ace coming out
Eye.
from the Raze. Not good.
I feel the strain. Block it out.
Detroit's being an absolute joy in the chat. That guy's always positive. Love him. But now we got a full buy since we had last time, so this is good. Nice work, no hard feel. Get back.
Let's have some fun.
Going for another A split. One Raze grenade coming out. We're gonna get a
Tahoe drone came out of the shower, so you know that at least 2 are on A side.
Raze in position to grenade.
Grenade.
No one's on site.
Fire in
because
that
it's
hole.
Concussing!
But we don't really have any other info to go off of here, so. Amir's also in her ult as well, but yeah. How did the Raze get past our breach? Hold the corner. We need the trade. Alright, that's good. Potato.
Tahoe shower, or U-Haul.
So we know one's on site, 2 unknown. They could be rotating over. Drawing more rotates would be ideal. Perhaps if our Gecko wanted to flash, we could take side, but I do think splitting is a fair play. Again, I don't think taking bomb.
Cage triggered.
Again, I don't think taking bomb through hook is the correct.
30 seconds left.
Because again, if we die, it's gonna be impossible to retake for the bomb. Flashing outside. We got no one. Bomb should go down quickly here. But Mateo's gonna grenade control, which is good. So,
Get him, wingman.
Wingman going out. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate that the flash didn't get there in time to save our Echo.
Camera taken out.
No one's elbow really weak. The Cypher should be weak as well.
Last player standing.
1v3. Just need to play time. I know he's long. He's actually got ults. Bombs in that smoke that could be good. Yeah.
Concussing!
I really didn't go through that thing.
say
That's
something?
unfortunate.
Sorry, ear's still ringing.
Looks like the economy on our side is not doing the greatest, so we are forced onto an eco round.
Punch in!
Like it might be just a rush down showers, maybe just to get the old doors and one peek from our Gecko. Saw the raise.
Today! Grenade!
Reload.
Taylor's also on a site. Seems to be a common occurrence for them.
Maybe one of these rounds will do.
I'll just charge it.
Reloading. Here.
There's also here so 3 people.
Reload.
Damage from the grenade.
Wow, my eyes are down.
Unfortunately, I got the head glitch.
Also got
Going close.
3.
This is a save. So
Last player standing.
that's unfortunate. It's gonna be a 4K for the Teo.
I'll make them remember. You're only human.
Truman has not really looked at all towards B long. Looks like their raise is going to be going towards that direction this time.
Yep.
Spike is also going that direction, which is, I like that.
Just good. I'm happy.
Allows
I'm happy.
potential.
I would do 3-2 here instead of 2-3, but
Dream big.
we can put more pressure from a direct line of sight onto sight. So I'm glad our Gecko's going so we can flash out, but I think we dedicate one more person to go hook as well just for the extra support. But we'll see how this goes. We do have Cypher ult. I would like to see this. If our immediate plan fails, we can use this and catch rotates. They were behind. So that's interesting. We can start stacking towards long and then split into showers if necessary with TP if Element smokes it off. If that does happen, I think Cypher should use his ult. We have to go.
School
That's one TP.
what
That's a good pick. Ray's got a bit too aggressive. Don't know anyone looking towards long. They could be up there by now, but it looks like they're going to go back side. There's one back elbow.
Stand strong.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if we do go, looks like they're going. Cypher should use his ult.
Or they're just. Spike is the last one to go through the teleporter.
It's fine. I think you play close showers here and you just play from showers. Let's go. So if we
30
can get close
seconds
by- We
left.
saw the Cypher come through. What was that? That Viper is not a Yoru.
Spike down A.
That's all I gotta say
Last
about that
player
encounter.
standing.
And we got an unfortunate. Spike did not go down. That's unfortunate. Some good shots. See it.
That was a slight
But
problem
from my
with
shadows they will hide
Spike being
you.
the last one through the teleporter. They were so far behind that they just didn't have the time to plan.
Yep.
Spike is
think we need
currently
this
being
spike.
left in spawn.
Not the worst. Not the worst idea. Well, at least in some high-level plays,
Well,
sometimes
I
you
mean-
just spike drop mid, like you'll leave it in connector here.
Definitely, yeah,
defaulting.
left up closer, but not all the way back.
I personally would not leave it back in spawn. This is not the type of map where you can easily rotate here. Another early raise grenade coming out, trying to catch us off.
The drone came out showers again, possibly through the teleporter. We do not have the audio though.
I go on my mouth. Reloading.
Welcome to my world.
Lamps.
Reloading.
Got one lurking showers, I like that. Never mind, he's running away, and we got
And the Tejo.
the Taylor's already pushed up, so we need to go fast. You should know we're rotating by now. If they are probably already pushed up past TP, so we're gonna have to do something fast.
Holding very back.
Reload.
Catch the guard.
Darwin rushing through. We can yeah, that's rough.
Very rough. 30 seconds, but
Viper
30
inner
seconds
ults.
left.
Oh, that should be down.
probably
That's on
just
A.
all on site.
Alright.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
I have the
Spike
spike.
down
Probably
A.
suspect.
Long.
Unfortunate from Truman.
Vibe check. We feeling good? Hope so. Hope so.
That was just an eco, so
Mm-hmm.
hopefully the buy round will be better.
Rotate was a bit slow, but LBCC had pretty good util.
And great info. They pushed up and they're just hitting their shots.
And
Hold
pushing
your
through
head.
hook is tough. Especially when you're trying to rotate. There might be playing around this smoke here, we do not know yet. Got an enemy going one way.
Bomb buddy out.
Reloading.
Hey,
They
all the way
pushed
this
all
far.
the way
Oh,
to
man.
spawn. And while looking for that, the Cypher was caught off guard.
So 2K coming from our
Mark Echo.
resident gecko. Cypher's still up, so there's probably still some chill on B because Cypher might actually be on
Cover going out.
zombie. I was gonna
Shadows
say because
traveling.
Taylor pushed up.
Dizzy's up top.
I don't know what the Cypher is. I'd watch it.
30 seconds left.
Something there pretty much every time.
There.
Spike planted.
Saw you, Mosh.
Check from CT. Yeah.
3.
Nice pick from our Gecko.
One enemy remaining.
Top
as well.
floor.
We get an ace. Gecko.
Last one, elbow.
Oh, elbow, yep, we know. Nowhere.
Seems like
Cypher
they're just buying
could
time,
be
so
pushed
that's
out,
good,
but
that's
it's
good.
good we're playing for time. Maybe Cypher might not retake. If so, there he is.
there he
Looks like
goes.
he's actually gonna
Hey.
retake.
Nice.
And the ace coming out
Had
from
to do
OK,
it
love
to
to see
him.
it.
They think
Always
they're
good
better
to
than
get
us.
to
I can tell.
go back and so that they don't get 2 down over losing 5 in a row. Ace is a good way to get the momentum back.
Can I get a job?
Yes, this should go.
Got a Cypher trip to watch out for a potential flank, although last time the Tejo did push through the entire spawn, so he wouldn't have been caught. Tejo drawn out. Hookah. Seeing a lot of info from the
Cage triggered.
from Garden. I don't like that the Raze is off on her own, isn't there to help and execute back on the site. Cypher Cam's some be long. Possible more.
Right there.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
30 seconds left.
Right, and we have another caster joining us as well. I got Possum. Like, it's just yeah. Oh, I forgot to do that. Oops. But we'll just introduce yourself real quick.
Of course. My name is
10 seconds left.
Truman alum. One of the founders of Truman Esports.
I know
I'm here to commentate through these Valorant
One
matches.
enemy remaining.
Okay, they're dead. Take what's useful.
You should be able to see now. We got Possum in the line, he'll give us some great insight.
Givers,
Oh,
I am
nice.
currently Diamond 3 Peak Ascendant 2 player, so I have a bit of game sense going into the commentary here. I also helped coach this team a little bit and some bind scrims the other week, so I have plenty to talk about here. Honestly, I am pumped to see them back on bind. Last week, they went 13-4, 13-5 against their opponents. And this week, I hope to see a little bit more. And we can already see that they have reached their previous best, personal best on this map against other NACE division qualifiers. So I'm excited to see what we can do now. A bit of a default coming out. A short, we had a 2-2 with Showers, but they got to pick off Showers. Now they're sending in the other two to continue that push. We can see what they can do
here. One more, we got a rocket. That could be a good play.
Kind of
I'm curious to see what they do about this. Nope, they got one pick already. I just missed that.
But probably
something I've been
someone
coaching
backside.
them. Ooh, yeah, Cypher spotted backside. Something I've been trying to teach them to do is to set up their duelist with initiator utility. And so I really want to see this Gecko setting up this raise to try to get that kill and get that rocket out and online.
That's right. And A is looking a bit tough here, so we're going to see a rotate coming out from Truman State. Cypher did spot the Gecko, so they might still think we're hitting A hard, but we got 3 players running up hookah right now.
Especially seeing an initiator on the lurk, that's not something you
30
see every
seconds
day.
left.
So it might keep more rotates than seeing like a Cypher or an Omen, too.
That's right. More pressure coming out on A to go for a fake. This is looking good. Gecko unfortunately going down in Showers, but now we know that.
Did get the plant off on B, so the fake did seem to work.
Bomb is down. We know Tejo's on the rotate.
The numbers are even.
Ouch!
Ooh, it
My
looks like
ult's
the comm
ready.
wasn't called for the Omen lurking in the garden.
We know that at least one is on site. We saw that come out. We could place him until here. We're gonna flash and
One enemy
catch him on the
remaining.
defuse. That's great.
Last one on
Just
bomb.
as fast as it was a numbers disadvantage, it crawls into Truman's favor with a 2v1 against Viper. First
Taps the
tap
bomb.
peek.
We got a grenade in the swing. Perfect.
That was beautiful. The Rays drawing over the crosshair of the Viper, allowing the Omen to peek and get the closing kill for that round. We're tied 5-5.
And just like that,
someone buy
I'm
me,
really proud of
please?
these guys. I can definitely tell they've been putting some of the
someone
stuff
buy me,
that they've been
please?
working on throughout the week into practice here in this game. And these are not some easy opponents. At least compared to our in-game ranks, there's a little bit of a gap. But
Oh yeah, do you want to give us a bit of insight on that?
yeah, so at least for this division this season, our team was placed in an average gold ranked division. Unfortunately, it averages out all of our ranks, and then it puts us in a division based on our average. But for the people we're going against, even though our averages are both gold, they do have an Ascendant and a peak diamond player on their team as well. And so that makes the matchup a bit hard for us when most of our players are either in silver, gold, or bronze. So
Yeah, it's like
some of
that.
the players on the opposing team definitely do have a lot more experience in that regard. But something I really wanted to focus on this season was making sure that our team coordination was good and that we get some set plays going. It looks like that's doing pretty good. It's now looking at a 4v2 on the A hit. They're playing in showers. This is perfect. Need to be careful for the lurk, but I'd like to see this. I'd like to see someone push into showers and at least try and watch for the flank because you never know.
Right there.
I think something that they are making up for. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You can go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's all good. We know one's heaven and we know one's rotating from CT. But we shouldn't rotate just yet because they still could have a setup play with the smokes with Omen, so possible retake.
One enemy remaining.
Too late for them to be able to
But yeah,
get the bombs.
it's now too late. Looks like
just get on to make sure to not die to the bomb.
Poke's probably gonna die here, unfortunate, but a successful plant.
Good round.
Last round before the switch.
That would be
Spend
great.
what you got.
Yeah, being up 7-5 on this map is not the worst thing in the world.
Especially after being down 5-2.
Yeah, I love to see the comeback. My team has.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, go ahead.
I think Truman State is starting to figure it out a lot. They were
Yeah.
looking a little rusty in the earlier rounds, but I
Operator.
think the nerves have settled, and they're just starting to communicate so well together.
Can someone buy me, please? Appreciate it.
We do know that Truman has an operator that is looking down long.
Loving this 2-2 split, but unfortunately, dry swinging that is not the most optimal play. But it will give us some good info. We know Teo's close. So we're gonna grenade it out, flush him out. Interesting 1v1 going on.
Good chip
Hopefully
damage.
we can catch
Get
him
the
off
white
guard.
swing with the satchel.
And Shaolin with another one.
Was that the breach stun to combo?
It was, yeah. Love to see the team play.
Beautiful work.
Everyone hiding.
Cypher ults.
Oh, Viper close. That was that scared me so bad.
She got the kill, but was
We know-
not able to capitalize on the situation. Now Truman have full sight, full range to plant wherever they want, and Nebulous Noodles is making sure that they plant wide in the open, easiest for retake,
Right
and he's
there.
sitting back short,
Right
just waiting
there.
for tap.
They do have the breach ult for post plan.
Last round of the half, might as well use it.
Might as well.
We did see on the Cypher ult that
Camera taken
rotates
out.
would come from CT, so we see one. Omen smoke's coming out.
Last one lamp.
One enemy remaining.
Yes,
I
beautiful
love the positioning here.
conversion.
We have sight on bomb, but if
Here.
our Cypher does get wide swung, it might be a bit hard for the retake, but we do have an ult,
found my
so that's
wire.
okay.
Good awareness.
Omen on the bomb.
And the spray
Squash
gets
the last
a little bit messy, but we'll take it.
Was definitely a good
Switching
half.
sides.
As we switch here
They
into
will scurry. And then they will
defense,
die.
we'll see how our Truman State fares. Last week we lost a few rounds on defense, but we've been practicing a little bit, so we'll see how our defaults are here.
In a 7-5 half, we're beating every record that we've set so far for ourselves on this map.
Last week did not go the greatest for this map, but they are coming back this time, so all that matters.
Left nothing but room for improvement, and it looks like they've quenched that thirst. We have a 3-2 stack, or 3-2 spread going into this first pistol round, and I want to see how they combo their utility.
It's like aggression towards A shorts.
There.
Raze might be in a little bit of a pickle, forced to push into showers as the other team takes sight, but it is punished for being out of position. Can Omen trade? Nothing so far.
Saw you, Mosh.
Spike planted.
Looks like Viper lurked out backside and killed both. They take full U-Haul control in the process, and now it's suddenly a 2v5.
Poison's
Viper
gone.
going down, so is Cypher. This is actually doable. They just need to get some good
Last player
taps.
standing.
But the rotate from CT is unfortunate as well. Vite Hill will take both of those down.
If they know pain, they can't begin to comprehend it.
On this map, Bind, there is a bit of a micro strategy when it comes to positioning and orienting your team. Actually, let's get to that during a gun round because this is their eco round. So they're going to try a little bit of a silly strat here. Let's see if it pays off.
Okay.
Yeah.
This goes here.
Very, very aggressive running up mid. I love this Cypher
I
cam.
do like them just counting it down. Caught out.
Oh, Teho.
They able to catch the Teho?
Nah.
Teho
Yes,
is
they
gone!
will.
Looks like that was the
Down
only person
A.
on that side of the map. Can they
That
kick up the weapon
Teho
and
did
convert
have the
more?
spike. That is
Spike down, bro.
Oh, that is huge. Oh, a little bit of overextension coming out from the Oben, getting punished in the process. Numbers tip back on the other side of the scale.
That's unfortunate a little bit.
Last
Like
player
they're grouping up in the
standing.
final 2v2. Can he get this Viper? In these kind of situations, you want to be going for those 1v1s before their teammates can back them up. But it looks like he let it slip away.
I think the bomb's already been taken down. There's a rifle.
just a Spectre.
Wow.
Still not.
Teo had that the whole time?
Spike planted.
Pitiful.
There's one.
Reach strike. Let's see what happens.
Good call.
Hopefully he's checking the obvious post plan, so you can probably expect one lamps as well as in showers. But
I'd expect one
player,
flanking from showers. Probably be the
Yeah.
Omen, actually. Cypher probably has cam on Spike for first tap here. He might have to start speeding up a little bit.
We saw one backside, so we know one's behind box. But unfortunately, those other two will be unknown. The Neil's playing close. You hate to see it.
Especially after getting brief sighting of the Cypher, I believe.
They think they're so secure.
Well, now we got a rifle round coming out. Would you like to kind of give us a debrief for defense on this map, Poss?
Oh, of course. During the rifle rounds, there's usually, well, of course, in this map, there is no actual mid a part of the map. Rather, it's broken up into 2 even bomb sites. So there is actually no way to evenly spread out your players. You'll always have a stack site and you'll always have a weak site. It is the job of the strong site, for the most part, to push a lane and secure more map control. And for the weak site, your job is to just control one of those avenues. For example, if you were spread 2A, 3B, your goal on the A side is just to hold down Hookah or hold down Showers, but not both. On the other side, you can absolutely do that since you have the manpower to invest. But it looks like we just lost the weak site, the B site. Both players caught
Spike
outside of
planted.
Hookah, trying to rotate back into site.
Shadows traveling. Stealing sight.
Ooh.
We blinded the Viper here, so we'll see if we can capitalize off that. We will. Cypher Cage going down,
Catches 2
3v2.
players. They just gotta watch out for the Cypher trips here, because Cyphers can do some really nasty things with these smokes and cages.
One enemy remaining.
And that's the one. That's one in Hookah. And we can probably expect the last one long as well. So let's see how the team decides to replay this.
They know that he's sandwiched left side of long. All they have to do is get someone on the bomb, force him to peek.
Cover going out.
You got a smoke.
Oh, they
going out
smoke
as
him
well.
off
Let's see if
instead
we
of the
stick.
bomb.
Oh, and through the smoke, Nebulous.
That was a dangerous play from the Omen. Typically in those kinds of situations, you want to be smoking off the bomb so that your other teammates can fight the player in the clutch. A smoke like that might let them spam the bomb and get something lucky going, but luckily, Truman State were not punished for that kind of action, and we're up to 8-7!
And they take a timeout.
Enemy timeout, let's go.
Yeah, 8-7 split, going in strong. Both teams are, I think we're 1-1 on defense, or 1-2 on defense. My apologies, but it's still a fairly even game. It could definitely swing either way. We just don't know. We have really truly yet to see a default coming out from LBCC, so we really don't know if they're more of an aggressive team or if they're more spread out and just like to prod at our defenses, trying to find a weak spot.
It's very interesting that they're taking the timeout this early. They only really have had one bonus round, and they haven't fully bought their own rifles up, and so I'm very interested as to why they decided to take the timeout.
Make a very good
LBCC.
argument.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm wondering
LBCC.
if it's something a little bit more foundational
thanks.
that they wanted the coach to speak to the students. Just saying, hey, maybe don't overextend on the push whenever you guys get the bomb down. Probably just something like that, I would guess.
Ah, this is a nice spot.
Yeah, that was a very interesting circumstance, as you pointed out. Getting into this next round, Truman stay on an eco. So it looks like they're grouping up for A, and they're playing a little bit of a surprise party. No, actually, they have Zaleen posted up on the A short angle. So I think after some time, they may expect a B showers or an A showers flood, or maybe just a pop onto B. Every second that passes, those become more and more likely as Zaleen says nothing on the A
Camera
short
taken
line.
out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw one main and we saw one hookah, so it's a really
Found my
unfortunate.
Tejo had also droned up through, I believe, long.
They know
Spike
they're up
planted.
B now. 5v5 retake favors
my
the
wire.
defenders from my experience, so all they have to do is group up and play off of each other's utility. There comes the stun. Ooh, and the flash, but it looks like they're not connecting on the opponents here.
More damage coming out. Good reach. That's another one down. We saw the Omen. He was towards long.
Last
Very
player
weak. And Volt will be there.
One
And
enemy
perfect.
remaining.
That's exactly the split you want to see.
The spike is diffused.
Absolutely. That was great stuff. Usually a number, like whenever the numbers are even in a retake, the attackers kind of have to push into a space to take more map control. Since they don't have the numbers advantage, they have to create another advantage for themselves. And it looked like they may have been trying to push into CT from where the Rays and Tejo were, but it didn't really pay off whatsoever. And it looked like Truman were able to clutch out the round, 9-7. Beautiful
That's
stuff from
great.
everyone.
Yeah, and the Cypher playing on back elbow at the back of B site was actually a huge play. He did not kill the Omen, unfortunately, but what it did is it allowed our players to take more space to allow more angles for retake. And because LBCC never really pushed into that area of the map, we were able to, our Omen was able to flank and get the final kill on the opposing Omen. Some pressure coming from LBCC towards the A site. Nothing out of B long just yet. But
With that
can't be
Viper
too
wall
sure.
up, they could have snuck into Hookah, or into U-Haul, apologies. So they might be planning a flood off the contact of that U-Haul player.
It seems like Truman is aware of it. They did ping out U-Haul. And the Rays was looking at it for a bit, but no longer.
It's good awareness from Truman State. Let's just hope that the Rays starts being a little bit more proactive. Maybe even sending in a boombot to clear out U-Haul. Because my guess right now is that they are going to pull out from A and in B.
Yep, we
Oh,
got
not
two
actually.
people contact from Showers and a Razel coming in probably from Lance. We will get the Cypher. We will get the Omen.
30
As
seconds.
well as the
Down
Viper.
on the board.
Flash coming out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, a
Spike
beautiful
down
flood
A.
flooding out from the other defenders rotating in.
And
Truman
4K
closer.
coming in for our own resident Omen.
If you try
Melee.
something, I'll see it.
Good stop from Truman there.
Now, as they get closer to closing out these rounds,
Gun
to
here.
getting it to 12 and then perhaps even 13, I want to see how they react to the pressure of trying to close out these games. Right now, they're looking solid, and I hope to see that Truman continues this mental performance,
This goes
all
here.
this confidence going into these last few rounds.
That goes there. Ah, this is a nice spot.
I find this Cypher setup to be very interesting. Does not really give any info towards B long, and so it forces someone else, in this case the Gecko, to just be jump spotting constantly.
Ooh.
Ooh, it looks
Unfortunate missed off shot from the Rays towards A short.
Being wallbanged for about 130 HP.
ooh.
Go ahead. Stand
Tail will come out, so we can probably expect the full rush here soon. We do have a breach ultimate. They'll try and put the bomb down. One from
Spike
Showers, one
down
did
A.
flood out.
To trade 1-for-1. Looks like this Omen smoke might fade in the next few seconds. Can we see if Zaleen is able to get something else despite being 1 HP?
Spike planted.
He has the perfect weapon in his hands for that
I
kind
know
of
exactly
scenario
where
too.
you are.
Looks like Cypher. But we have the Gecko to counter it, to clear out some more map space and get the whereabout on these players. It looks like it does
Unfortunate
whiff,
did not
however.
miss.
One enemy remaining.
We'll get the kill. One left is Omen. He could be anywhere. You know how it is. Oh, he's
Last
close
player
on U-Haul.
Clutch.
And that's an unfortunate
That was a
Unfortunate
beautiful
three-piece.
three-piece coming out from Star. But that was just an individual play. Nothing team-wise is to say that LBCC is going to get another round off of Truman.
But that could just be enough to push the momentum towards their side, so we'll have to see how
True.
Truman reacts to this.
Yes.
LBCC, at the cost of winning that round, it did cost 2 ultimates, so we will see. Truman used one, we used the Gecko last time, and I think we used the Omen as well.
There.
So, not too bad of a trade, but momentum could start swinging towards LBCC.
One spotted B long.
Omen, belong, yes.
But it was just the Omen. Omens can be lurkers, despite their good utility
Especially
and
when they
flash
have
pushing.
ultimates.
But yes, oh, absolutely. Ooh, and this is Nebulous's time to shine. If he's able to stay a little bit patient here, he might just catch someone with their back turned towards the wall as it floods down. There
Yes,
it
and that'll
is!
be the Viper,
The
and he gets
first
out
one.
as well. That's great. Multiple stuns
He's able
coming
to
out as well.
incinerate
Reloading.
to prevent a trade from happening, and it's suddenly a 5v3. All Truman has to do is fall back, play numbers, and trade
They
out in order
cannot-
to win this round.
They can't fully give up B side though because of that Omen ultimate. He can just ultimate the spike and pick it
Yeah.
back up.
Spike did go
Oh,
down,
yeah.
but you never know. We did see the
There's
Tejo.
one spotted
That's
A
huge,
short.
but they still have enough time to rotate. If that Omen does end up ulting, that'll be a signal for our Gecko
30
to hunker
seconds
down.
left.
And
There it
Gecko's
is.
gonna come out right there, and he's
A Gecko
gone.
grabs it. Can we, it's all up to our Gecko here. Is he able to make something from this? If he kills
He
the
plays
planter,
patient.
he
He
delays the plant with that molly, but now they know his
One enemy
location.
remaining.
Just the
gets
Omen left
two.
lasting
2
on
with the
site.
molly. They get a flash coming out. They have 10 seconds left.
Gosh.
And that was beautiful coming out from our Gecko.
I'm very interested. I would love to have seen some sort of replay to show what happened there.
Yeah,
How did he get 2 with the Gecko molly?
I need this.
must have been 2 stacked on site. I don't know. There was a smoke in the way.
I
So
do
I guess
think
we'll
that
never
it
know.
was thrown at the bottom of hookah, so maybe they jumped out right at the end and got unfortunately timed by the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense then, because if the Omen was the one to plant, because he picked up the bomb, that would be why he was the only one on site.
Absolutely beautiful. Coming out from our Gecko player, Pokey.
He's gonna jump spot here mid. He does this all the time in scrims.
Jump
remember
spot
us-
sees nothing.
Yeah, I remember us on the opposing team. We would always try and catch him off guard here when he jump spots. But
Well, in fact, you could have jump spot without the
Without the.
heavy
weird
mouse
camera
flick.
movements. Yeah.
But it is giving him the info in this case. My only worry is that there might be a player close right that's going to run up onto him and catch him out with his knife.
Yeah, we have no info long at all, so this could be dangerous.
Looks like our
Did
3
see the
stack is.
Tejo, I think towards A showers.
Looks like the Viper wall's going up too. It might be a slow collapse onto the A site, similar to a few rounds ago. But the breach is rotated in to supply some cover, and Raze is locking down U-Haul. Is able to nade it out. Nate's traded. We still have the Raze rocket for the tap as well.
There.
Viper did push in.
Challen does have an opportunity to make a play, but our Omen with the 2K in lamps. Don't get too
Raze
aggressive.
has had a
towards
great
Luka.
last few rounds here. He's able
30
to grab
seconds
more than
left.
2.
Cypher wire
Hope you're
trip
doing
coming
your
out.
best to
Smokes
delay.
will go down.
And 2 teleport to take the teleporter.
Oh, beautiful.
pushing out
Tooth able to
Tejo's
sneak in the backside the last second. Looks like Pokey's flashing for him and is
One
able to
enemy
get
remaining.
the Omen dropping the
Spike
side.
down.
But we know the Cypher is on,
play.
and that'll be an easy pick.
You did good.
You can see the,
Yeah, of
the
course.
smoke. That's
Spike
really
is
funny.
B.
Just amazing awareness coming out from the
Match
entire
point.
team. Their teammates'
Yo,
positions
we are so
and, of course,
close.
the enemy team's spots. Looks like Pokey's able to close out the round there with just a straight through smoke as well.
Truman has 4 chances to close this map out and advance to 1-0 against this.
That very thought is going to be lingering in their heads. This is where the pressure starts building for them just to close it out. Can they stay calm and convert?
Having a Cypher and a Breach ult is huge for any potential retakes going on here. Granted, they do stay
They
alive.
are also 2 orbs away from the Gecko ultimate, so they could possibly be just waiting for that ultimate and then.
Teo spotted B short. So it looks like they might be just popping a fast exec. Reach ready with the stun though.
Ekkelmon did not get it this time.
But it was able to stall, and the Viper's orb is about to go down as well. Oh, it already is. Stalling that utility will allow other teammates to rotate in if they want. But it looks like the A players aren't buying that fake. Are they right on this call?
No teleports coming out from LBCC, so should really expect it anywhere.
Here
You didn't
comes
see
the
one?
flood that we were talking about.
One
He
towards
gets
lamps.
one. Is he able to ult that body? Maybe reveal the rest of it.
Yeah,
Oh, and he
perfect.
does!
They
All
see
four towards B.
Four towards B.
Already outside.
Gets one.
Melix gets one before the body even goes
Spike
down.
planted.
Toki getting
Two people
two.
left. Just need to
He can
stay
flash through that
alive.
little window there too to help his team.
5-2 for Truman State. Cypher backside is able to pick one. No trade included.
Reach ultimate.
There. One enemy remaining.
Last one, making his final stand. Cubby B long. Tucks for the reload, but it's no use. Truman State taking map one. In quite honestly, a pretty dominant fashion. A 13-8. Isn't as close as you might think it.
Hold on to this moment.
That defense round, they
Can't
only
stop
did
here.
allow, what, 3 rounds total? And 2 of those were the pistol and the eco after.
Absolutely beautiful. From Truman State. That was their map pick. Do we know what map 2 is?
Map 2 is Lotus, and I believe that Truman State decided to be on the defense to start out.
Oh, this is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. The standard Lotus comp, I think I played it last week on Premiere, is something along the lines of Teho, Breach, Raze, Vice, and a controller. Sometimes you can even get 2 controllers in there with an Omen Viper. But either way, I'm excited to see what kind of comp Truman State ends up pulling out here.
I'm also very interested.
Historically, I'm pretty certain that Truman isn't the biggest fan of Lotus, but I don't think we've seen them play on it before. So we,
No.
ladies and gentlemen, we are greeted here today with Truman's first ever performance on Lotus. I am so excited for the opportunity.
I'm very excited to see how they play on Lotus. I would love to be there playing myself on Lotus. I do love Lotus.
Whoa. Who do you like to play on Lotus?
Well, I like the operator, so I just usually like to play Chamber just to be able to use his ultimate to get an operator, and then the next round use the credits I saved to buy another operator.
Duh, dude, that's a classic combo. That's a good way to play as well. Because Lotus has a lot of long-range encounters, going from A rubble up all the way up to A stairs, and of course C main mound all the way up to the C main area too.
In pro play, you even sometimes see an operator that pushes out B, which would be great to see from them. But I highly doubt that Truman would be doing that.
Oh, true. You know what? I played with the Chamber last week during the Lotus Premier match. What they did is my teammates used a breach flash to set the Chamber on the B line.
Keep pause on the line, but that's all right. 3 minutes intermission.
3 minutes.
You should
3
be muted
minutes.
right now as well. Yeah.
Are we muted? Okay.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of room to chat up a storm here for the viewers at home. Also, thank you all tonight for coming out and viewing the map. To name a few, specifically Simply M's, thank you so much for showing up. Ima, thank you, of course. Joey, thank you all for showing up tonight for this epic match. And I do want to know, Mr. Jake Johake, are there any subs coming through for the map too?
Jake is not in the room right now.
Oh.
He's just about to come back.
Ooh,
He
dude,
had
the
a
suspense
question for
then.
you.
You do?
He had a question for you, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember.
I was curious. Are there
Yeah.
any substitutions coming into play here in map 2?
No, we will change our team comp up though, but I don't think you're allowed to substitute, at least according to NACE. I'll have to check the rulebooks explicitly. But I don't
The
know if you're allowed to
substitutions
substitute.
mid-match? Okay.
I'm not sure
That's
about
good to know.
mid. Yeah, I'm not sure about mid set, but definitely not like mid game. That's definitely not allowed.
So let's take a look at your team comp here. We have Pokey, Malinx, Nebulous Nudes, Zalin, and Tooth Ferret. My guess on their composition, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jay. If you've seen their Lotus play, I'm going to
Yeah.
assume there's Malinx on Omen. Ooh, this is tricky.
Yeah.
I personally would put Nebulous Nudes on the Yoru.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to see the
Tooth-
Yoru play.
Tooth Ferret on Cypher or Vise.
Yeah. I have a feeling
Pokey,
Yeah, go ahead.
probably Pokey on. Oh, this is what
Gecko again might be good.
I think that when
Yeah.
they were talking before the game even started, I think they did say that Gecko is probably going to be their option.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Shaolin has some cheeky little Sova lineup, so we might see a little bit of a Sova action here coming in from Shaolin.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know he mentioned something, but if not Sova, he might go for initiator here. Yeah, Fade
Yeah,
for info
really
is
good
probably
initiators on
pretty
this
huge.
map are Breach, Fade, and Teho. Fade, of course, her entire utility kit is just based on clearing out space, finding where the enemies are. I think that'd be something especially powerful for this team. And of course, if they put Yoru in this map, then we should hope to see a lot of good information coming from these Yoru ults. And of course, really fun, aggressive plays coming out from that Yoru player too. The big advantage of Yoru on this map, and just any map in general, is that he can sit in any off angle he wants. And for the most part, he's able to get one and get out. Something that we see a lot on Sentinels, for example, a tier 1 team in this game. They like to put their star player Zekin up on the Yoru for all kinds of maps. And you can see that he just does the craziest, wackiest things. And it's just unexpected because not many other agents can afford to do those kind of risky plays as Yoru.
Got another special guest joining us. We have, sounds like Possum's Cat's on the line as well. Joining
Yes,
in
we are
here
joined
for the
today
action.
by the co-caster Barry, the cat. She's looking away from us now. She disapproves.
But as intermission will wind down, we will start booting up Lotus. Truman State, I believe, attacking first on Lotus, trying to push our advantage as much as possible.
I think
Are
that
we
they
defending?
chose defense, yeah.
Okay.
I think that they wanted
Never
to
mind.
get defense
We are
first.
defending.
Defense first because it is an attack-sided map, so they wanted to get...
Right, I remember that call going out. Truman State here, coming into the second game with a bit of confidence. I spoke to a couple players, and they were very, very pleased at their performance in that first map, so I hope they take that confidence and run it into the second game.
I think we will see a lot of that confidence. Just the way that Truman were able to close out that second half just so, I wouldn't say flawlessly, but it didn't seem like they were sweating a whole bunch either. Let's just see if they're able to play to the micro game of Lotus. Like any 3-site map, your goal as an attacker is to hit the site with the least amount of people, i.e. 1 or 0, and get that bomb down. And something that benefits the attackers greatly on this map is that their rotation times are a bit lower, if I'm not mistaken, than the defenders going from A to C. And so I hope to see some really great things today. Ooh. Now this is interesting. This is not the comp I was expecting to see, but this one is also very strong, especially at holding that seaside area. Hey, Barry.
Perry the, not platypus, we got Perry the cat.
No Yoru. It's sad.
No Yoru. No Yoru.
No Neon? Oh, how can you play Lotus like this?
Oh, come on. Well, we know
No,
Neon's
unless-
love to push the B side there. Oh, Neon on the enemy team. You called
Neon
it.
at the other team? We'll see
Yeah.
how this goes. Typically, you need a lot of practice on Neon for her to be a pretty useful agent. Without proper like slide practicing and air strafing, you become a pretty easy target to hit.
Mm-hmm. 2 omens coming out, so lots of opportunities for one-ways on this map, especially towards C. It's a pretty dangerous
As
one-way on C that omens can execute on.
Oh, absolutely. So as defenders on this map, your big goal is to pressure one of the 2 sides of the map, whether it be A or C. Right there. And then you can rotate out once you get your presence established on that part of the map. Because one of the hardest things to do is playing on defense while you don't have control of rubble, don't have control of mound, and you're just playing a turtle shell. You're just like turtling in, just having a really hard time taking space on the map too, for they could be anywhere. But we're gonna see a really heavy explosion onto that A side of the map. But it seems like LBCC are actually on the C side with a Cypher alert towards that B. Zaleen catch off the Cypher. There's a Cypher going to take the door over to the C side. Ah, it looks like Tooth Fair also dying on an island there. Unable to get traded out.
Spike
It looks like the
planted.
race might have...
jumps over the Cypher trip.
Cállate.
They
Nice.
will not be expecting. Oh, maybe after the Cypher dies, they might expect the raise from behind.
The race needs to go fast while Pokey is being pressured by the enemies here. Pokey's able to make a little bit of noise, but Race has been spotted. Spotted stunned. Stun not connecting though.
Last player standing.
Now it's just Race versus the world. What can we see here from our duelist? There's one. Right click outlining is perfect.
Ooh, with the dink, but it's unfortunate. Not enough.
Looks like it won't connect.
Good try.
I'll kill that omen. I'll take his memories. I will remember.
Looks like this is going to be their eco round. Let's see what silly strat they pull out this time.
I'll find their cipher.
We got a great lineup coming from the Viper here. Boss, did you teach him that?
No, we never ran through Lotus. Looks like he's been doing some research on his own.
That's great. That's not too bad.
Is a fairly common lineup to see in pro games where it blocks off B and as well whenever it's out.
Yes! Oh,
Spike
beautiful!
planted.
Looks like Truman State were planning on grouping up and just flooding out A
Last player
heaven.
standing.
But like I said last map, once you have even numbers or a disadvantage on attack, you really want to push into more space to create better opportunity for yourself. And that's exactly what LBCC did just then when they pushed into dugout and A heaven. But hey, that wasn't too bad. They're already catching out the Cypher lurk and like punishing him for that habit.
Cypher looking all over to try and find some place to put.
Let's see how it goes.
Here comes the second attempt on the A pressure. Let's see how this goes.
They got into breach fast, but nothing spotted just yet.
Utility traded, but it looks like they're not out mound. Omen teleported across, but Melinx is there to punish.
Those are good trades, but unfortunately, won't be enough. We know
Which
one
is
is
able
towards
to get
tree.
the double there.
Last player standing.
I don't know if it was just miscommunication, but there wasn't Cypher anywhere on A, and they know the habit of his lurking tendencies on B. So I'm surprised something like that wasn't communicated, and he might be even walking up behind Nebulous right as we speak. Good awareness coming in from one of the dead players, though. Able to make that calm.
Toxins going up.
This is really
I'll move it down.
dangerous.
On C.
Because you want to be
Spike
clearing all
planted.
these angles. Cypher could be in one of them
Down.
and could rip this round right out of Truman's hands if they're not careful. This is something I taught them. Don't use any utility until you make contact. Contact made.
It is
Looks like
planting
we-
for round, so they probably both
Toxin
are
screen
over.
down.
Nebulous does have an orb to try to
One
defuse
enemy
this
remaining.
thing.
Oh, and that's a great angle.
Beautiful shot.
We know he's main as well.
Your feet!
And an ult will come out.
Round lost, but they
Ooh.
were able to bait out that breach utility, which in itself might be worth it.
Will be too late. Nebulous might die here as well.
Right, unfortunate.
They're going to scatter from my stuff. Super easy
Baiting
to
out
pick
the breach
off.
ultimate is definitely still good. Obviously would have preferred to have that round. They take a timeout.
This is good coming from them. Taking it during the pistol, during their eco round will allow them to establish a bit more of a game plan going into next round, not necessarily this one. Whereas all the enemy team can truly do is worry about this round with their weaker weapons, which won't give them much insight into the Truman's gun rounds.
A lot of aggressive plays coming out from LBCC, but not something Truman can't handle. We've pretty much seen it last round. We just had a little bit more communication, and if we got some of those trades, that would have been a very easy round to take away. But fortunately, it's not enough just yet, but they are on the brink of figuring it out, and I believe once they do, they can pretty much shut this down on defense.
A call I would consider making is if the enemy team is hitting A or C, you just take one of your initiators, in this case Gecko, and just flood out B to get that lurk. Not only does that give you a bunch of map control, but it also forces the enemy team to take the site that they were originally hitting.
I can feel it.
Seems like they're just going to go for a aggressive push, all five pushing out to B.
We'll need to couple this.
Neon in fast, Neon will die.
Something
You know, at
gets
least
one.
another one's
He's
there.
able to toss a nade before they die. Are they able to get some more? Wait, they came out alive.
Stealing sight.
They do know that 2 rifles should be down.
Reloading.
So if
Poison's
Truman
off.
can come back and pick one of those up.
There's one of them.
There's one.
Reloading.
Perfect that the Omen picked it up. He can spam through smokes if necessary.
Spike planted.
But yeah,
Camera taken out.
the 2 mid split definitely opens up a lot of opportunities for LBCC to take C site. Cypher will go down. Breach is on site.
Satchel
Bulldog
out.
coming in for info. Fast play, unfortunately, will get taken down.
One enemy remaining.
Excellent trade. We have a 2v1. Truman really needs to watch their spacing.
And there's that smoke again. Once again, not in favor of Truman State, as the enemy can just spam through it.
That's perfect.
But it never mattered in the end. Truman State clutches up another round.
That was a good eco round for them.
Thrifty.
Should I use a stick next time? Oh, it's personal now.
And an excellent retake. Paves the way for Truman to start building up some economy here on CT. It's especially difficult to maintain economy when you're defending on especially maps like this where the opponents love to get aggressive. But what that also means is that you can play a bit more passive with shotguns, let's say, and try and get some cheeky picks here and secure some guns while still not spending a ton of money. An instant breach coming out. Gecko hopefully will save all his util for a retake, but that info play was huge. He might be able to
Found my
expect a
wire.
rush here coming out. You know the Neon loves to push, so that
Cage triggered.
mosh pit coming out is actually a great way to stall.
Poison's off. Toxins going up.
Mid door has been opened. Okay, looking for some info. Enemy could be all the way out mid. We have no clue. Still no info just yet. Nothing out main either. Oh, we see the Neon.
1A.
And that's the Neon. We know Neon loves to take charge here in these side pushes.
I do not really love the Omen Blind being used for.
Oh, and Shaolin with the hitfire.
Spike planted.
Here.
Bomb is down on A. Nebulous getting one. Breach will be close to the side hall. I don't actually know what that's called. But the Cypher and the Omen here should be able to get a decent trade. I would watch out for the connected door. Could be as well. You might be able to expect one there. Omen is in our back line.
Toxin screen down.
Breach on door. You did see him. Interesting spot. Need to go a bit fast here. We need to start defusing.
Again.
That's
One
good.
enemy remaining.
Cypher unknown. I think you stick it.
Last player standing.
Oh!
Right.
And an unfortunate loss.
Now remember, wipe the prints from
Once again, the Omen smoking
It's
off
just a
where
good crime scene.
enemies are instead of where the bomb is being planted, so it allows them to run up and get kills like that.
It is a small fix, but
Definitely a big one that
yeah, we will be discussing. One more orb, and we have the Gecko ult for an easy retake here.
Hi! I'm pissed!
We know the Neon's on A, already pushed up. Got a flank going on from our Gecko. We play a bit passive here.
So it's like this is one of the rounds that Cypher's not actually trying to flank them. This is going the long way around C. It's a 5v5, so it looks like LBCC might be trying to push up Heaven to take more map control. It looks like our first contact is on this Cypher.
no Cypher.
Very interesting. Looks like we have Raze on double satchel. She's gonna go dive bombing in. Might even take out this Sky in the process. No, Sky's backed up into a safer spot.
Oh, a potentially great flank coming out, but unfortunately nothing. But that does give us some good info. We know two are on tree.
Just jump.
Top boys and orb and make
Last player
We'll
standing.
be too late to defuse the bomb, and OBCC will take this round again.
This is kind of what you would expect to see if you don't do that initial early rubble fight and take control of that part of the map. It's such a key space that shutting the attackers into a lobby it becomes such a narrow choke point that the defenders can hold it with ease. And so something I hope that Truman will start to adapt with is trying to take that A rubble control and staying there. Holding that small choke point that you can see, that attacker's barrier on the A side.
Leaving an Omen just on top of rubble.
Yeah. Typically, from my analysis of pro games, you'd have the Omen opening that door and teleporting top rubble. It looks like they're gonna burn some ults, just pushing on the C side. We're gonna see another 5v5. Oh, I'm sorry, I was absolutely incorrect. A 4v5 retake for Truman State.
Bomb buddy out.
Spike planted.
But they do love their Neon with a shotgun.
I believe Neon is going to be tucked close. Oh, never mind. Looks like they were trying to do a push on the CT.
toxin screen down.
Didn't work out. Oh, nice try coming out.
Hey, little man, pump us up. Let's hear it.
For this round, we do have 5 ults to retake with. I think
But it
what...
seems like they don't have enough money to be able to make a goodbye.
My bet, I would do the same thing that they did last eco round. Because on an eco, the enemy team's likely not going to push B. And the Cypher does have a high likelihood of lurking in B. So if they can get that kill and put the rifle on someone, then our odds of winning this round significantly skyrocket up.
Camera taken out.
Yeah, we'll get the ult orb. Out on C main. You see,
Oh,
you
very
see two.
confident play from Tooth Ferret there. But it puts him out of trading. And it puts
Mid door
Truman down a
is
player
opening.
too.
If they do end up crashing C though,
Looks like Neon may have gone outside. Oh, and in fact, the most of their team has. Cypher breached Neon now on the B side.
Spike
The
planted.
only two unknowns are Sky and Omen. Looks like Omen was in that A cubby.
Last player standing.
Best bet for
Possible
Truman right
bets.
now is just to
Good,
die
what
from
they-
Spike.
Die to the spike. Because he already has ult, so there's no point to be.
in the camp in the smoke is unfortunate.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my fingers. Multiple fingers. There. There.
Seems like Truman is going to be fighting for Rubble this time.
Let's hope they're able to stick someone on top of it and keep him there.
We do end up catching a lot here because they, at least he loves to push really fast.
Dizzy did catch someone and did react with it.
Omen may be a
nothing's coming
TP
out of that
Rubble here. They
rocket.
might not be expecting the Omen in the situation where he did, but it looks like they didn't. Looks like they fell back and are starting to execute onto the B site. It's all to fair to hold the ground while his teammates rotate in.
Gecko ult coming out. We will get that side.
Put
down.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Trades are coming in though, and it's a 4v3 for Truman.
Yeah, and you can
All
expect
three
to
on
see
C
rush
side.
here.
If I were Truman, I'd be pitching this.
You know the
From
neon's
both sides.
close, so
Spike planted.
it's really dangerous to take this one-on-one here.
No. Nebulous needs to
that they-
stay back. Wait for the three people.
Poison's off.
Crash, yeah.
Oh!
C2.
It looks like he discovered something big.
They got at least
Got
the
one.
neon.
Got the
They
neon.
only got the
Doesn't seem
neon.
like they got the Omen.
We know one's backside, we know the last two are in main. Could be
One elbow.
potential for an easy retake. Ooh, and the self flash.
Ooh, that is that's
It's breach elbow, last two CT. Oh, but it looks like a
Last player
collat's gonna
standing.
leave Truman in the disadvantage state.
One down.
A simple miscommunication leads to an easy 3K from the breach.
they're probably just fall back and save the rifle. Yeah.
It's a good call.
I would be afraid of a neon eventually pushing up.
Yeah, there it is. Neon will also go down. That was interesting to watch.
No one beats my
a good
firepower.
try.
I got this.
Alright, here's what I do, right? If I run the team, I'd call
Yeah.
Viper, go C, use your ultimate on that choke point. Let's stack up A, dump Cypher util on B. Can we get a
seem
nade
like-
back rubble? Can we get a Gecko Molly A main and an Omen Smoke A main to complement that?
Come on, little homies. Let's get it.
I'm wondering
Looks like they're doing
where
the front B
Viper's
strat again.
Push out through mid.
That was strong. That was really well executed. Nice. Good shot from Millions. Sky would hit 100. This is going to be huge
You see
damage.
the spike?
Oh,
I've
it's
got
spike.
your
They have the
trail.
spike, yes.
Spike was left in spawn. Interesting. I would be
Looks like this is
careful
back
for
online.
flank here.
Also, they could
Need
break
help.
the door and go through B.
There.
Yeah.
Looks like Viper's on the case.
Yeah. Excellent
They have an
trigger
Omen ult.
discipline,
They
but
see two
unfortunately-
people. Oh, they Omen ult.
Omen's ulting the spike. They're executing B here. Looks like they may have left Cypher as lurk on A. Might be trying to backstab, but our own Cypher's lurk is going to be, or our Cypher's wire, my apologies, is going to go crazy here.
You do have a flash.
Planting C.
Bomb is going on
Spike
C,
planted.
so they didn't rotate through defender spawn. So we're gonna see a retake from the
Really?
attacker side.
I must wait a moment.
There's one close left, one close right.
Dizzy's up. Somebody.
Yep.
Ground for main. Both unfortunately get spammed. Another Omen smoke.
2v3, they might call it safe here.
I mean, yeah, they are very low.
I must wait a moment.
Neon could potentially push out again, so be wary from the mid on the right side.
No more
Honestly, all we need
charges
is
left.
3. 9-3 curse goes hard, bro.
Yeah. I'd watch out for the neon pushing up. Yeah, just tuck in the corner. Perfect.
So,
I believe the
do we mix
enemies
it
are
up?
currently
Double down?
exploiting
Let's talk.
our desire to take 1v1 fights on defense. Something like that isn't actually favorable, because the less defenders you have on the map, the less map you can truly hold. So I want to see from these defense half, for the rest of it at least, is just a bit more tradability in the plays that we make.
It's like we might get a late Viper's hit on C long, or just on C if they. And
Cover going out.
Looks like we forgot to aggress towards A here.
And the Cypher
Off
is
your
on the
feet!
trip.
Typically, if players do love to leave one person
There.
rubble just to control that part of the map and catch flankers off.
Spike
But
planted.
it looks like the enemy team. Oh!
Yeah, unfortunate.
And that is one of our 2 rifles down.
They set a flank of their
Right
own.
there.
Flank to our flank. Neon will go down quick.
We have a flash to use, but we're swinging it dry. Unfortunate.
Last player standing.
Go get him.
Trying to find a
Satchel
gun
out.
here, stalling the satchel up. But we'll hit the ceiling,
Ah, nice
unfortunately.
try.
Last round in the half.
Nothing will be saved after this. Use it.
It's definitely unfortunate that the Viper's just been holding on to this Viper's pit for half the defender side.
And their defense, I don't think I've ever seen Nebulous play Viper before.
No,
And so it may
either.
just be an unawareness of util usage here.
Yeah.
But if I were Viper, I'd put that orb down C main, sit with the stinger, or the poison in hand. See what we can't do here. It looks like the exec might be happening on towards the C site.
Don't get in my way.
And there's the ult coming out. We have a judge ready. The only downside to this is that we don't have the Viper's pit over the choke point. So the enemies may just lurk out the wrong
Just
side.
pushed through and got the kill.
I know exactly where you are.
Shadows traveling.
Cypher on site, they don't have to worry about a lurk this time, luckily.
Spike planted.
Taking our
Cage
angles here.
triggered.
And wait until the ult runs out.
There.
Neon may rotate though. He's gonna walk into our entire team. We will get
There's
2. This could be a retake
Oh,
here.
and we're back in the back in an even game.
Bomb buddy out. Grenade!
I think there's one close right. I
Side.
think I heard
No, almost
Strider.
satchel. We know to our right. Flash one.
One enemy
Second one going
remaining.
down.
Ace!
Last
Incoming!
Player standing.
Oh! Oh! It's still doable.
Nice. They got one.
Truman clutches it up their
Watch
second
another
round of the
death.
game, but that swings momentum quite in their favor. Something I recommend going forward, if you're choosing the stage that you're going to, sorry, if you're able to choose the
Switching
side that you're going
sides.
to, choose the side that can give you more momentum by half
Backs will
point.
be towards at least one of us.
I think if Truman were to choose their side on this map, they should have chosen attack simply for that fact. But let's see what Truman can cook here at this 210. Maybe the pressure of closing out the game coupled with them winning a few attack rounds might push LBCC into making enough mistakes to close it out in favor of Truman. But at the same time, that's a bit of copium.
Right there.
Fire the enemy team. I'd use Aftershock here, coupled with Neon Stun and Omen teleporting Rubble. Let's see if they do that.
Busy has targets.
And a fast breach here. After the opponents.
And this is that Rubble control I was talking about. Now we're seeing it from the other side and how dominating it can be. But I don't think any of those team members pushed up into the space to claim it. So Truman State's just going to get it for free. And
Lowers
of
down.
course the defense is losing all of that utility in the process.
Reloading.
They lost a flash, a stun. They lost one of Neon stuns too. And of course the Omen Flash, one of the most powerful pieces of utility in the game.
Possibility for B push here from side hall.
This is quite dangerous. Oh, it pays off,
will go
but my
down.
one concern here is that there might be a player still in B main, pushing through to take advantage of that space.
Here, reloading.
Cypher
Two
seeing
down.
Neon is in that B
Neon
main
on the
space,
flank.
but the spike does manage to get planted. So we can establish a high-low with one other player, maybe.
Neon towards CT. Dog coming out.
Sky's B main.
Last player standing.
It gets traded down in the favor of LBCC.
And that's a really good
quite
retake by
unfortunate.
LBCC.
I believe Truman's fault there was just not focusing their post-plant positions in a way that could coordinate them together. Albeit, Neon did a good job of disrupting what I would have suggested, just holding the B main choke, but that's just unfortunately a few 1v1s given away that let LBCC take that round. Looks like they're forcing up despite the loss. Looks like the spike may have provided enough bonus for them to catch the enemy team off guard here.
Let's do what we do.
Personally, I think you
Econ-
buy for last here. Try and maximize your potential chance of winning. But we will see a
Typical-
force coming up.
Oh, of course. Typical financial 101 here for Valorant. If you lose the pistol, you typically just save the second round so you can full buy rifles on third. It looks like Truman are taking a bit of a different approach here. Find one back killer, and they are able to trade out. The site is theirs.
Need to take some space here. Need to get the bomb down.
Plant the spike, Wings.
They're planting
Every
in a
second
bit of a
counts.
safe position. I'm excited to see what comes out of this brawl about to happen on site. Reaches waterfall, Sky is waterfall, and it looks like Pokey found the perfect timing on him too.
We saw the sky close right as well, so he's still there. Ooh, and the collat coming in.
Reloading.
He's down to a 2v2.
One
Great
enemy
angles.
remaining.
Noodle's camping out with the shotgun. He should just stay there and wait and expect the neon push. Falling off here.
Last player standing.
That's great.
In the dirt.
That's a great hold.
Good clutch up from Nebulous there. Oh my goodness.
Only human.
As we start to see momentum
get a
swing
drop?
towards our Truman State attackers. They
We'll
will-
have to see. They still have to break past this opening A pressure. LBCC didn't take full advantage of it last time. That's not to say that they won't this time. Community College does have bad eco this round, so they might see a full 5 here if they're unfortunate. Let's see what happens. The
Nothing
full
yet.
5 is on B side. They should full push this, rush this as fast as they can here. It's good to do your due diligence, and actually, I was absolutely incorrect here. Oh my goodness.
Wingman's planting.
The site is theirs.
Spike planted.
4v1 against a saving Neon. She may have picked up the Vandal from the Viper, but her time is dwindling.
Tag.
We do see.
Oh, it's a Bulldog.
We do get contact.
Right there.
I love this. They're all grouped up together. And you know what? This is actually extremely good for the retake. Because once that Neon swings into them, she's a goner.
One
She's gonna
unfortunate stun from the
devaporize.
neon could spell trouble.
Grenade!
Dizzy's up top.
Neon most
Neon
likely
opting
with
for the save.
Yeah.
Got the Bulldog. See that play from the next round. Oh, not even. Okay,
man.
that's more like it.
Yeah. Probably
If
more
you're
worth
the
it to buy
safe
the
here,
bomb.
You get a
Charges?
lot
Check.
less
Die to
money.
the bomb.
Nowhere in sight.
So of course, dying to the mob is a really good strategy
Yeah.
for getting the extra cash.
Definitely. Now Neon has enough for a full buy.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna buy herself though. I think she's gonna try taking an orb and using her ultimate this round. We'll see how Truman reacts to that.
Now, where to set up shop?
Still do have a Gecko ult, and now that they're on a buy, this would be the perfect round to use it to clear out a site.
Truman State with the responsibility to clear out rubble or mount here. See nothing so far. They're making no noise, so the contact is an absolute surprise.
Grenade!
Here they go. Here comes the execute. Didn't clear close left, but it didn't look like anyone was there. Cypher dives back to CT.
Plant the spike.
Gecko expends. I don't even remember his real name. I just know him as like little bro. Frick. It's Thresh. That's what it is. Okay, sweet. Yeah.
Could potentially try and retake for the Thresh here, but it looks like our Gecko will opt out. Gecko is fighting someone back CT. We know
this is planted very safe.
Neon will go down. That is huge, and the Scythe and the Sky pushing up will also go down. Ooh, but Omen will get 2. 2v2. We need to play off trades here.
Star has been really good.
Oh, and they're both there, both very weak. We need to play passive. Oh, no grenade. Ah, and that will be an ace for the enemy.
Nice
Omen.
try. An ace coming out from Star. Ace has been a really good player for... shoot, what's the LB stand for? Low Beach?
Long Beach, yeah, they're from California.
Long Beach. Yeah, looks like Star is in fact the star player of Long Beach here. An ace to clutch out that round. Again, I think Truman State were just giving a little bit too many 1v1s in that kind of situation where they could have grouped up and played off each other a little bit better. But they fortunately do have enough economy to buy into this last round. Full Vandals. Nebulous with spike in hand.
Get 1. That was the Sky, so we'll see.
Sky saw 2 there.
Grenade.
Cage triggered.
Good cage for info. Nothing yet. Got a cam. Nothing seen.
Breaches backside. Yeah,
good Sky. We know there's one more. If we can get the bomb and use our Viper roll, might just be
they're gonna walk through with the wingman, but no, it looks like the smoke is in fact stopping them.
Neon most likely from behind.
Looks like B door maybe.
It's a good wall. We need to make sure we take our fights not as 1v1, we swing as a team.
This is a good fallback. This is really clever. I think the enemy team is expecting them to still be in tree, but they need to go fast. They need to clear and trade as fast as they can. But one fear someone clicks right here. Oh, looks like Omen's ulting backside C. Oh no, he just went mid.
30 seconds left.
Right for Kim will go up. We know the Neon's close. We did get the trade. That is huge.
We get the spike down. And maybe even the Viper ult just to secure
Omen
a fifth round
TPing for pressure here. Could push into spawn.
Oh, there's one mound right now.
10 seconds left.
They have mound and waterfall
Mound
space.
will go down.
Looks like Koki was able to take out mound. Yeah. Oh, they're playing 1v1 spots again. This isn't looking good for Truman. I'd be very wary if I were this Cypher right now.
One enemy
Omen
remaining.
is mound. Confirm this location.
Need to play back. Our Omen needs to come back so we can help trade, or else this will be really hard.
No, I think
we saw him. Time.
Good timing, good timing.
Player
Oh,
standing.
but isn't able to
Now just
capitalize
need
on
to
it.
play time.
This is planted in a good spot for Mailings, though. First is usually a fake. We'll see what happens between these two. He stuck it half,
Good
but
win.
no sticking half can stand in the way of a bullet to the head. Well done, Mailings.
None of my stuff has malfunctioned
Can
yet.
see the nerves out there coming from Mailings a bit, but did secure the round.
Bit of nerves for both sides. I think Mailings jumped at the end of his spray, didn't he?
Yeah, it looks like it. I've definitely done that before. I've had my fair share of that. But coming off that round with no ultimates being used is pretty huge. We now have an Omen ult that we can work with. I would love to see a fast execute on a site and then quickly pulling down our Viper. Can't let the Viper ult go unknown. And do not... that Omen smoke as a one-way is very dangerous to push into. But we will get a pick.
Shot. Omen was close when he tossed that. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Oh, the Neon from behind. Oh no. We know 2 are mid, so if we can cut off access.
Okay, has space. Does he know? Yes. Okay.
Man's gonna plant spike.
They're planting as open as they possibly can, which is great, but it looks like Koki just put himself on a little island. The rest of his teammates playing backside. He's a bit vulnerable here.
Yeah, Pokey in a good spot if someone could watch. He's trying to have someone watch his CT for him, pinging it. aggressively.
Oh, someone's watching his waterfall for him, so he's gonna focus up here on the CT space. Flicks away in beautiful fashion.
One coming out
switches
from
to
waterfall.
pistol. Waterfall is out. They have
To be fair, doing a good
Vandal,
job
but
of
they have to
isolating
reload it.
angles here.
Oh, this is very dangerous.
One enemy
What a
remaining.
good kill.
Better than yours.
Didn't they hear him tap? Or am I going crazy? Oh wait.
On spike. And to be
No
fair,
one to interrogate.
with an excellent kill.
Closing out shop for
We're
that
here
round.
because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
Enemy team
I
can
wonder how
full
many
buy.
first bloods Pokey has.
Oh
This has been a
man.
lot this game, I feel. Both been on tear.
Yeah. Initiator putting in that work.
I wonder if they're going to use their Omen teleport to break past this choke point. Because Long Beach has shown a history of just util dumping here.
Yeah.
So far, nothing from either side.
Nebulous on the
Nice.
flank, getting the Omen early is very good.
Good first blood from the secondary controller here.
We will get Thresh going in here. They will open up tree. We will get a Thresh.
Ooh, this is good team dynamics here. Good synergy off the utility. They know Cypher is set up onto this site.
We know Cypher's still
Cypher might even
backside.
be
Plant the
backside.
spike.
Planted the spike.
Had
They
the
need to break that
possibility of
camp
a Thrash.
fast. It's going to see mailings here.
Off your feet!
Ooh, but Omen in the perfect spot to
ultimate
punish
isn't ready.
the aggression from Long Beach. Can he pull it off? He does! Gets one.
Get the other one
enemy
weak.
remaining.
The potential for a fast swing from our Gecko here.
I
Oh
love him to
man.
trade swiftly and efficiently. Truman up at 7. You wouldn't expect that
You
from
know
a
more than you
210.
did before.
No,
Not at
absolutely
all.
not.
We're approaching the
Post
score
plants,
that
very
we got
good.
on bind as well.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're starting to warm up. It looks like Truman might be like a late start, but like once they're hot, they're hot.
Oh yeah.
Back to the wall. I mean, that's probably
Don't
also
get
helping
cozy.
them.
Truman State may just shape up to be a team that thrives well under pressure.
Looks like that early aggression's coming out. Breach from tree, putting a stun in.
Two
It
out
looks like
tree.
they're trying to
We know
push
the
it,
Ash.
fight this.
And that's
This guy
perfect.
swings dry, just giving them more.
Another one.
More
Now we
confidence,
know.
more momentum, and here at the A site in general.
We know LBCC's on and off by as well. Because of the
Spike
aggression
going
here.
down. But do they hand it to someone who needs the ult orb? Looks like they don't. A small thing, but one guy could make the difference.
One enemy remaining.
This is the Omen. Could
That's
be
not
anywhere.
anywhere. Yeah.
CT.
Back to me.
Nice. Pokey farming up for his next ult. Already halfway there.
Make them beg.
But that eco round did give Long Beach the opportunity to test out that pressure, like following up the pressure with guns. They were just a bit slow on the draw there. The timeout starting.
Very exciting
Sorry, they're doing
game shaping up.
they're
yeah.
doing a timeout on their gun round.
On their buy,
which means
yeah,
that
interesting.
Truman can counter strat this round and still be perfectly good. This is just as much a good timeout for Truman as it is Long Beach. Let's see what they do with it.
Truman State loving their side executes here. We've seen some very good plays and a couple of close calls, but the tide is definitely in their favor.
My only concern is that they might try pushing our Viper mid here, just on a read, knowing that Viper tends to lurk alone. And that could be a free pick if Nebulous isn't patient enough on the lurk this round.
As our timeout comes to a close, we still have a Viper ult up, which is unfortunate. She potentially could have another one back by now if we used it early on, but having one for this round is very, very crucial considering the 3 ults that the opposing team does have. More potential aggression coming out here from LVCC.
I got you.
Looks like they don't follow it up. Looks like that was just an info flash, giving time for their teammates to rotate over. Does Truman try to fake pressure anywhere else on the map to follow it up, though? They need to break
Just like you said.
Oh, wait, Emo Sky was close left. The way that the cabbages exited that smoke there. But it looks like they fall back anyways.
Exactly
Not trying to fall for the split.
Just waiting out the cypher here. It'll be good.
Ooh, this is bad though. Long Beach knows that they're nowhere else on the map but here, so they're gonna take every bit of map space that Truman gave up. So they have to slow clear everything.
You know, breaches mid just behind that wall.
No flash
Could also
coming
be
out
a
yet.
Potentially
Just
rubble.
a
That's true.
spontaneous. Oh, there's definitely one rebel. If not further pushed up. Probably the Neon, honestly. With Neon on rebel, you can always toss up wall and get out for free if there's too much pressure.
I think a good play here might be actually ulting with Omen. Kind of backside
30 seconds left.
to try and get
Looks like
a
they're
flank going
contacting
on.
up.
That spike
Oh,
wings.
We do not have a lot of time, but
they didn't clear B site yet. There's 1A connector, trades it out. Breach out smoke, trade it out. 2v3 isn't looking good for Truman, but they have spike down, so it's in their advantage.
Davis needs to make use of his ult here. This is the perfect time to use it. So we'll fall
They just need-
It's most likely a stick.
Last player standing.
It is,
And
in fact,
unfortunately,
it looks like
that
that's
will be game.
map 2. Going the same scoreline as by map
Defenders
1,
win.
wouldn't believe it. But looks like we have to go into our decider map. Which happens to be which map now?
Oh man. I believe it's split.
Yo! Truman has shown good performance on this map last week against our opponents. Who did
Oh,
we play
actually no,
last
it
week?
is Haven, I believe actually. Might be wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Haven.
Getting the triple sight not once, but twice in a single series, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be running a pretty similar comp. Actually, I don't think that's true. I know Jalene has a really good Sova on Haven, so they might put Nebulous onto that Yoru that we were talking about earlier. We'll have to wait and see. Hey. If I was to assume the comp for Haven, I would keep Pokey on Gecko, just given what he had said about playing the agent. Of course, Melink's on Omen. Can never go wrong with that on these maps. Jalene, I would put on Sova. They have a really good Sova on this map. I played with them once, put him up in the plat elo. They handled it well. And that, of course, that leaves Tooth Ferret on Sova, or no, leaves Tooth Ferret on Cypher or Killjoy. I'd like to see either of those, really. And of course, Nebulous on the Yoru. Like I was saying before, Yoru has a lot of potential to be spontaneous and very disruptive. And so if they put the Yoru as the solo duelist, this is a kind of strategy I want to see them implementing. It's just that hyper aggression, switch up lanes like every round, just being absolutely unpredictable with it, but still having a TP on the other side of the map in case that's not the site they hit. Ooh. What's up? Your mic cut out. Can you say it one more time? Team? Oh. Of course. There was Pokey on Gecko, Nebulous on Yoru, Tooth Fairy on Cypher or Killjoy. Honestly, their choice. Melinx on Omen, and Jalene on Sova, because I know they have a good Sova. But if they want to play towards their comforts, like they've been doing the whole match, honestly, what they've been doing isn't too bad either. Probably just have Nebulous on Breach, and the team comp is pretty set. Yep. Oh wait, does Pokey play someone else on Haven? Oh. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, I'm just spitballing. You guys can do whatever. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Joining us tonight is Joe Hank as we explore the final map in today's series against Long Beach Community College. We've seen
right, I'm here.
this...
I'm back. Sorry.
We see the exact same score, both maps, a solid 13-8 coming out map 1 and map 2. And so I'm wondering, how close might this third map truly get? I guess?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a bit biased. I'm gonna guess 13-8 Truman. But
Yeah.
honestly,
it's hard not
usually
to keep bias, yeah.
when maps 1 and 2 are knockout, both sides, map 3 tends to be an overtime Andy, like absolutely going the distance. And that's something I hope to see tonight, just for the sake of esports, if not competition itself. We have seen Truman play last week on Haven. It was unfortunately a loss. However, it wasn't necessarily a harsh loss as great as Bind was last week. So I'm hopeful that Truman has figured some stuff out in the meantime. And actually, we've seen a slightly different composition last game, last time they played on Haven compared to this one. Swapping out M's for, I believe, Tooth Ferrets. And so we're going to see a completely different comp. And, oh, if these hovers speak correctly, we'll have Nebulous on the Yoru.
I love it.
I
absolutely love the Yoru play here.
I'm excited to see what kind of, what's the word? I'm thinking like scrambling. No, I had a specific word in our intermission. Disrespecting, disputing space, just causing all sorts of chaos for the other team. With how quiet his TP is from across the map, he could even get deep in their spawn and TP out just to give him that bit of paranoia when trying to rotate out. Might make them a bit more likely to commit a site too.
Yeah, and that's right.
And of course,
especially Truman
really
coming out on attack first here as well. I cut you off again. I'm
no,
trying.
it's okay. Dude, this is our first commentary together. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot. We'll gain synergy over time. On God.
Oh, that's so true.
I usually play Omen on this map, so I might be a bit nitpicky with Melix's plays here compared to everyone else, just because it's, you know, the perspective I'm used to. Looks like Star is going on to the Astra. It's not a pick that we see too often, but it is one that definitely works here, especially with how strong Astra ult can be across a 3-site map.
Yeah, I think the only time I've ever actually seen Astra in game is on Pearl. So I'm kind of curious to see how they decide to set up Astra here on this map.
Oh, absolutely. Carrying the double initiator once more, as well as a jet. But unlike most double initiator comps on this map, they're carrying 2 info initiators, whereas we do have a breach for team play here, which is going to go exquisitely hard on the offense and defense sides. It's all down to communication. Looks like Breach is going to fake a C hit as they contact up A. We'll have to see how successful this ends up being.
Scanning ahead.
Dart scans forward. Their strategy has been found out here. There was one short and A long, but it looks like they're going to go and press the issue. Taking some minor damage from that double shock dart. And none of Truman's state going into short to clear the back end. They might be running into a sandwich here.
So the unfortunate spam to the smoke we'll get our Yoru. Fast rotate will come out. We need to watch for any mid lurks here potentially. And we found one.
That's our spike carrier going for that.
Interesting play.
Zalian taking the perhaps evener of the map. No, he backs off. Numbers advantage would say that a 1v1 there is favorable for Truman's state, as it may even the numbers. We'll see. Interesting. Omen smokes coming out C to fake the pressure. They just have to hope that Long Beach hasn't pushed up mid or A to hear this rotate.
Yeah, a lot of noise coming out from mid. They could be in window as well. With only 30 seconds left. Gonna have to utilize the breach here. Yeah, the jet behind.
Jet spotted the opponents. Looks like they're running into B, but that's not where they really want to be. Ooh. Omen making a daring play, but it pays off. It's a 3v2.
Last player
Oh, right
standing.
in front of the sky. It gets traded
Spike
out.
down,
But we're
B.
able to plant in time. Cypher has Cam on the site. It looks like they're both C Link. So if he's able to get plant off soon enough, well, looks like that didn't happen.
Yeah. It was a good idea. The execution was almost there. Just a few small things went wrong.
Long Beach, yeah, there wasn't enough time to plant and fight back. So they just pressed the issue, and it worked.
Interesting play coming out long here. Personally, I'm not really an avid fan because of the potential of an outlaw. Just holding C long, especially when you're saving and you can't buy heavy armor. So we'll see if Pokey. Oh. So we know the sky is there.
Beautiful garage take from the players, but looks like there's someone window ready for spam. Not able to get a kill with it, but Sky does make it quite the costly trade. Oh, but the knife fight goes in the way of the Sky as well. A beautiful 3-piece.
Last player standing.
We'll get a dink on the side for
Ooh,
yeah.
nice headshot from the Yoru.
And there was an outlaw.
Honestly, I thought that was a good round for them. They just weren't expecting aggression from that garage opening there. The 1v1 knife fight in garage was extreme, bro. Oh my goodness.
It definitely did catch me off guard because I did see Shaolin run towards the run towards the Sky, but I was expecting a kill feed, but a couple seconds went by and I was a bit concerned that nothing had happened yet. Early breach util and a Sova scan. We don't know if this jet loves to get aggressive here in sewers just yet. So we know the outlaw is all the way back.
Recommend.
Revealing area.
Ooh. Oh, the breach out on island here. Able to get one. And it looks like the jet even the trade. Getting a kill from sewer there. But I think Long Breach win the micro game here, trying just with all the map control that they were able to get from that. Interesting seeing the breach alert. On maps like this, you see something like the sniper lurking. Oh no, it looks like the friendly fire was hit.
Another Astro Orb will go down. Need to get the bomb.
The trade-off that planting for long. Astra's still alive. If they're able to kill her, they can start playing off-site and really bring this back for Truman.
No one is garage. Excellent use of the Sova dart, so we know two are at least back on defender.
I'm pretty sure there was one garage window.
Yes, so we know there's two back there.
Still nothing on the Astra. She may have ran out of orbs though, so I think Sova's in the best spot it can be. Trade's coming out. Ooh, and it looks like it's just up to Sova now.
Time. Time is important here. You know, one's on the bomb. Oh, and so close.
See, in a situation like that, I believe spamming may have been the better option. Because they didn't smoke off the spike, they smoked off him, which gives him the opportunity to get lucky via spray.
Just swapping
the pings aren't in the game anymore, so I understand.
Okay, my arms are good. We can go.
Not wanting to, but
yeah. Coming from Counter-Strike, at least, being able to spam ping the bomb through the smoke was definitely something that I had to learn doing, because some people would get a bit disappointed when I wouldn't ping bomb, because I didn't know you could do that. But now that that's gone, we kind of just got to rely on common bomb placement spots.
Skyflash getting info here. But so early in the round, they could technically go anywhere else. Just have that draw rotates. I think a pattern that Truman isn't picking up on here is that whenever they see presence on one part of the map, the opponents will likely push out the rest of the map. Something that we saw happen to the breach last round is that there was aggression from both garage and team main.
Foolish.
Oh, what? Okay, you know what? We'll take this.
1v1 in garage as we push site. Astro Orb actually kind of working into our favor.
A good trade.
Right there. Clearing out. Reloading.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't use that smoke correctly. Typically, you'd have someone playing that backside graffiti, taking advantage of the
Cypher
space
Heaven as
against
well.
them. But
We saw the cage drop in the second 7. But when the Jet will take an op angle, so it's gonna be really
Nebulous
hard here.
overextending there. They do need to play up until this Astra is dead, just given the potential to smoke off the spike here.
One enemy
Really
remaining.
weak and an
Nice
excellent
trade.
trade. We know the Jet has an op, so they need to take their angles here is important, and there we go.
I don't have to pack heavy. These arms are
Beautiful
heavy
duck
enough.
under that bullet. Oh my goodness.
I'm
Staying
done
calm in the
saying.
face of adversity. Pokey getting 8 kills so far, putting the team on his
Pokey
back
with
for these
8
first few
kills.
My thanks.
Hope their comms are still online. This is a 3-game series on our hand. The second of this of the semester, in fact. I just hope that they're able to endure this game. This has been a long
looks like-
series so far.
For sure. Looks like Yoru's gonna prep his ult here.
way.
The Jet will also ult as well.
Ooh, he's not clearing the close
We know
right
one's
spot.
back
He didn't clear
here.
plant either. Ooh,
And that's
the breach stun
unfortunate.
just off the mark. Unfortunately, does get traded out. A little bit of overextending there from the Yoru.
We need to get the bomb down fast here in order to make the play. That Jet's still in her knives. Jet will go down. That is huge.
Cage trigger.
There is one garage. There are 2 in CT right now. The
Sova
Sova
comes
and the
his gun
Sky.
out.
Oh, but both go down just as soon as I named them.
Right there.
Shaolin taking this, Pokey taking this angle with the off.
One
Freeze
enemy
up.
remaining.
Unsure about the flank, but I think the Cypher Cam was able to clear it out.
Time for a break.
Absolutely.
Still, though, a solid round and an extremely solid performance coming out from their Sova there.
Very favorable trade coming out to the 1-to-1 ult there with the Yoru.
My next question for this team is, when are they going to use that breach ult? Looks like the other team is on a weird half buy. Might force into it, though. Grab a judge for short.
Yeah, I'd be very careful clearing out B and clearing out sewers on A as well.
Right there.
Looks like Pokey's opping it.
Yeah.
But if the Sky
holding
Flash
for
is the same as
potential
last
swing.
round,
Ah, yeah. So you can expect some aggressive plays here.
There they are.
that's a
Since
beautiful
that Astra.
adaptation coming out from the Astra. Yeah, being able to just deny that line of sight from the op. Since they know it was their last round, they're going to predict against it this round too. Ooh, that's a really aggressive TP from Yoru. Oh, it's a fake one. Okay. Looks like he's getting set up to TP on the site, but it looks like a slightly misplaced teleport, unfortunately. Sova droning through garage, making it clear. Maybe able to abuse that space with a look.
Someone is
We
mid.
know the Jet's back there as well.
Watching here.
They might be able to hunt her down unless she gets away for free. Honestly,
Unfortunately,
not a
yeah.
bad thing for Truman since they're already on their way to see Weiss.
Reloading.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
looks like the other team full saved here, but Jet's gonna catch them on C long if they're not careful.
Nowhere to run.
And that Silva ult's gonna be rough as well. Yeah. Spike will go down. It's important to watch Garage as well as watch CT.
Numbers in favor of Long Beach. They do have one Phantom from Grass there, but looks like that's the only weapon that they have available to them. I'd be
No
very
one's
wary
defender.
about the Jet flank here. Darlene able to get one,
Last
but oh,
player
careful!
standing.
Both of them are last in Garage. Oh, and the last player that we have is the off, but
We
it is
know
able
the
to connect
Sova.
one.
So close.
Ah, so close. He had a flash on his hands. He should have probably tossed
Yeah.
it, but I could have been absolutely just as wrong.
No.
I think that was just a
Yeah.
shoot, what's it called?
Come on! Get me in the line of
Foresight.
fire.
Yeah.
No. The optimal play there with the op. Once you get that first kill for contact, the thing you need to recognize with the op is that the time in between shots is a very important factor you need to account for, right? Since you got the first pick, that is very good. But however, that Astra, since that Astra went down, we know that Sova might go for a quick swing. So the correct play there is to actually crouch behind Plat and watch your angles. We saw the Astra peek from right side, and it's going to be a huge commit to see that Sova also peek from that same side. So the correct play is to actually hide back Plat and to just hold the angle on CT in case she swings,
Pokey with
because
these
that bomb
first
is
bloods
sticking
is-
down.
I just hope he's aware enough to flash himself out. Watch out for that trip in Garage. They always put it.
Where is everyone hiding?
You know, to our CT.
3 of them are already here. Backside is already inside of the
On
spot.
garage
They
as well.
ran defenders, but okay. They're able to get rid of that Cypher. Now it's just the
One
CT
enemy
players they have to
remaining.
worry about. And now it's just a 2v1. They just need to
With Pokey.
lock
Oh,
it down.
man.
Not easier.
Pokey taking the words from my mouth. Putting him
We
into
doing this or
action.
what?
I need this.
3 to 4. This isn't too bad. This is an attacker-sided map just because
My
of how many
thanks.
avenues there are on this.
Right here.
But honestly, I think Truman is not doing too bad. I think something that they should exploit more is just how fast the opponents are rotating. Because right now they're just doing execs. They haven't really thrown any defaults in the way. And so I feel like the enemies are getting a bit too comfortable rotating so fast. And we should like catch them out and punish them for it.
Absolutely. Breach ult still not being used just yet.
Ooh, not clearing the close right. This could be a potentially dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Oh, and in fact, it is the worst case realized to go down from the hands of the Sova. Tooth Ferret not going for the 1v1. I would like to see that personally.
Yeah, you need to play your advantage here on attack. Giving defenders
With the number
man
down,
up is
they
not
just
good.
need to make a
trail.
they need to make a play. They know Sky's not close anymore because of how far away those captures came from. She was the lurking player. Looks like she grouped up with the rest of her team down B main, given that ultimate. But they just need to get a pick to even the numbers and get the bomb down. Looks like Sky's right side B. Honestly, Tooth Fairy should just go for this fight. He is at an advantage. What is he doing with that knife out?
Traveling.
Cypher almost overextending
30
on A
seconds
long.
left.
Pokey trying to catch him out with it. And is going to go ahead and ult the site and flash through it. Not once, but twice for the backside clearance. I believe Cypher went short, but we can't be too sure. But this is a very precarious position for the Omen. Just trying to come back into the short position without clearing it first. Huge risk coming out there. Oh, but they're fighting that CT spot and it works just perfectly.
Only 13
I just be
volts
worried
left in
about
this
the
Vandal.
Cypher.
That could be very dangerous.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, perfect.
Last player standing.
Up from long. 10 bullets. Can't spray unconsciously.
See?
He's off.
And the A's coming out with 1 bullet left in the magazine.
Let's go!
An excellent ace coming out from Pokey.
He's able to put himself in just the right spot and had the confidence from the other side's eco round to just hold those angles and take those fights. And it paid off dividends for him. Up 18-4, he is on top of the world.
$18-4 in 8 rounds. That's just above 2 kills every single round.
Thanks.
I don't favor Truman in this round. They've been running a lot of C execs. Oh, but it doesn't matter! Sky making the same mistake as last time, just trying to hold that initial angle. And if Yora's able to TP here and throw off the angle, oh, beautiful. Backside is theirs, sight is theirs. But they need to play up into this. They have, Yanabe has the Astro Wall online. So if they go back long, they might be getting called out. Absolutely punished for this.
There it is. Just as the coach wrote it up.
Not in favor.
Excellent.
Beautiful fade from Pokey there. The smoke out, Mailings. They just need to hold it now. After already out, Soba already out.
Perfect.
Both are 6 feet under. Well, performance from Truman State. The only thing I think they could have done differently is helped with utility when Yora was taking that fight up over in CT. Or better yet, maybe Yora played an off angle and teleport out once he got the pick. But good things from Truman State.
Absolutely.
That Cypher is a dead man.
Stun for short. Are they going to rush it down with the Yora TP? No. They just try to pull the stun to see if something happens, but Astra's smoking it off.
LBCC potentially off a buy again with an aggressive smoke coming out of the main. Yoru clone. So we know there's presence.
Looks like defenders have full A main control. Looks like it's pushing the defenders towards C. Does he clear Cubby here? He does not. Oh, yes, he does. Okay. Just the Looney Tunes. If there was someone there, he would have had to do the slapstick double take. Doesn't clear close right. Doesn't. On an attempt to clear backside. Doesn't clear plat quite yet. Just as I say. They need to play up again. They actually need to push for space here. Like I was saying before, if you have numbers advantage in retake, you need to make some space for yourself. But they're just sitting. Trying to get a pick in the 4v4. It looks like Cypher's already set up on the site. Has a camera,
man.
but that's not stopping Millings!
And
He needs to take this off of him.
through the smoke.
He is able to get that tag off and get away scot-free. That is insane. Nothing up the flank. Nothing CT. I think they're calling
One
it
enemy
safe.
remaining.
Last one is Garage. Has to be Garage if they're going for this, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, we need to exit their long here. We need to preserve as many guns as we can, especially going into the last round that I have here.
Ooh. Round going the way of Truman State. That was an impressive
Time to take these arms for a spin.
take from them.
Okay, one more ult overway from,
Looks like
from
they're going
getting that
for it,
concussion again.
My thanks.
Milk.
Milk.
I love that name. What would be the catchphrase for that?
Find you.
I dare you to fight me. Like,
You gotta have a teammate called Cookies. You gotta double up. Milk and Cookies.
oh, looks like they're putting the cage down in order to secure this ult orb here for Pokey. He's gonna get it. He's gonna ult off the info of the Yoru. This is beautiful team play. It looks like they know it's gonna be logged. He's stunned up, and it looks like Yoru's taking his time with that. Albeit he did risk himself to back plat, not clearing it before. Now that they have numbers, all they have to do is play back in safety, and Yoru brilliantly going for a re-lurk down into Garage, trying to catch them from behind. This isn't something they've done before.
No, but it's a good play. I saw him with that flash shell looking to get aggressive into CT, but
Oh, this is gonna let Yoru push Garage window and
Yeah.
maybe take a favorable fight.
this is the right play. A potential for a 3 or even a 4K here coming out from Yoru. Saw one. Seems to be patient. Both pushing out on side. Or Yoru needs to get in and help. Or else this retake
Maybe
could go
Yoru,
really
maybe they
bad.
didn't hear him.
One enemy
They didn't hear
remaining.
him. Excellent.
Last on site.
Do you have a flash? Oh, beautiful
like
from
that.
Millings. Truman State taking 7-4.
Last round before the switch.
Spend everything. We keep
24-5. Just dominating the competition. Last round, it looks like the community college has to save a little bit. I'm assuming they're going to do another Astro Smoke A lobby
Get
just
out
to
of
get
my
that
way.
little bit of control in their favor.
Jet ult coming
This is-
out. We need to watch for aggressive pushes here. We know how aggressive this Jet player is. Yeah.
Up grass, just as you said, took out the star player of Truman State. Now, are they able to rebound? I'm assuming
My
Jet
ult's
went
not
window
ready.
there off that kill. In fact,
And
she
just
did,
like that.
but Nebulous just catching it out.
Just
Has
as
the
the
TP
coach
ready for
wrote it
the
up.
sight hit. Might be able to combo with the Omen ult even.
Yeah.
Omen can clear it. Whoa, whoa,
Oh!
no info. They needed to wait for like the
I
soda
know
or
exactly
something.
where you are.
But now they just gave a free ult to Long Beach. Honestly, the Cypher could be at either of those two bodies, which means that Truman have to clear everything.
It's like Cypher might have been seen there.
Oh, yes, he was. And is taken down for it.
Still have an Omen ult. Perhaps a fake aggress towards C and then a TP back to A might be a play that's in the near future here.
That
Cypher
would
can
leave Truman post plant super
30
vulnerable.
seconds left.
No drone coming out
No
to clear
drone
sight.
yet.
They're just
That's
using
unfortunate.
bodies. Ooh. A free plant. Not clearing plant. Oh, but
bomb
they have
won't
to
go down just
replant
yet.
now. have to plant a little bit safer. Nobody's holding his
No
garage.
one watching
They can walk up
garage,
on
yeah.
Planted.
But they are able to get the bomb down. Can Omen TP out? Doesn't need to!
And a 2K coming from
Absolute
Shaolin.
gold.
The sky will fall as well.
All targets.
I can see the nerves coming off Shaolin there as he gets the first 2 kills.
Switching sides.
But it looked like it proved enough because that definitely swung this round in Truman's favor.
He got so snappy. All of his kills this half have just been incredible feats of mechanical performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right
Now,
there.
defense side is usually where our more
Right
defensive agents like Cypher and Sova will pop off. I'm excited to see especially Sova with his retake lineups and his just all of
This is a nice spot.
the layers of helping
Right
assisting
there.
utility as they have to their name.
This goes here.
A little bit of coaching from the breach. I love to see it. Now Poke's going to be jump spotting C long while Tooth Fairy tries to hold down Garage, I'd assume. But looks like Breach noticed a little gap in the B defense.
Jet already inside, getting aggressive.
Melling pulling the backside, able to get one before getting traded out. But looks like Sova's on site, not able to do anything, however. It's a 2v3
Last player
with the planter,
standing.
it's a 2v2, but
Spike
now it's
planted.
a 1v3. I'll be right back.
1 kill coming out from our Yoru. Wants to
One
aggress,
enemy
knows the Sova's close. Take your time. You don't have a lot, but it's important. Oh, the Astra was close, but unfortunately, it was just a bit too aggressive.
When they try the same old tricks.
Almost a clutch coming out from Truman State, but unfortunately it's not enough.
Reloading.
Truman State are in a save. They have not used their timeout yet, but perhaps we'll wait until the economy's a bit more evened out here in a couple rounds to use it. So they got an 8-5 advantage. It's not looking too bad. Breach stun coming out right away. And we will spot 3. Need to be careful, but both of our sewer players will go down, as well as our long, leaving Truman in a 2v5. LBCC likely to aggress here on A. Silver Dart out.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
That's Cypher again on the
Portal
flank.
closed.
As we saw game 1, we know that Cypher loves to flank. You're getting a dink on the Jet, but unfortunately it's not enough.
I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
Now that we're on a buy round, however, things could start shifting towards Truman. We know LBCC is really good on the attack here. So we'll see how Truman is able to hunker down. And Ares coming out from our breach here, trying to hold window. Could prove very useful. Maybe we'll start spamming right away.
Camera taken. Cage triggered.
And it looks like a fast C. And that one-way smoke proving very, very useful for our Cypher. Bomb will go
Spike is
down.
here.
You know one's in the right cubby, no one's in the left. Jet will take Spike, and we'll smoke and try and get out. And you
Weapon
see the
here.
rotate. Omen needing to be very patient here. Our Yoru will unfortunately go down on the lurk, but we do have info that the Jet is mid. Patience. We'll be able to successfully TP out, which is huge. Currently no one on A.
There.
Opponents could already be up A long by now.
Shadows traveling.
Don't want to get too aggressive here. Yep.
Blinding.
Mailing's holding an angle.
There they are.
Cypher could potentially be close
30
right.
seconds left.
Bomb not yet down.
Cover going out.
Spike planted.
Right there.
One enemy remaining.
Cypher will go down, and Jet is all that remains. Jet on bomb. We know that Jet's hell. We need to play off each other here. Excellent double swing coming out. That is exactly what we want to see. And Ultimate will go to our... Oh, alright, Sova. Alright.
It is over.
Truman State up 9-6. I need 5 more rounds to secure this game. I couldn't find the right word. Clench out this game? Clench? Cinch? Man. I'm having trouble with words today. Opposing team will go for a timeout here. They are on an eco, I believe. Are they on an eco? I think. I don't know. I'd have to see the scoreboard one more time to see if it's an eco or not. But it most likely is an eco right now. As I said, up 9-6. We'll have to watch for over-aggressive and wacky plays coming out from LBCC, so I'm hoping Shaolin doesn't get too aggressive here on A main. But
what I want to
for an
see...
info play. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, what I want to see Shaolin do, or Shaolin, sorry.
That's good.
Something I want to see Shaolin do is set up his Yoru for success. He could... A great team play on the A site, it looks like that's where Nebulous is headed, is to tuck that Yoru into the cubby that the Sova's looking at right now, and then just bait for him. So if they don't have any idea that Yoru's there, then the Yoru can kill, get out, and suddenly there's a numbers advantage for Truman. But no, it looks like Nebulous is heading towards the C site. A bit of early aggression coming out with that Astra Smoke, putting a lot of pressure on the A long position. But the scans saw nothing, so I'm pretty sure it might be a fake. Unless they're already out long. We need the Cypher to flip his cam soon.
Deploying drone.
Nothing out there, nothing out mid. Smoke will go down B. Makes me think Malink saw something. Nothing peeking garage as well. LBCC could be playing this slow. Yeah.
Tooth Fair going for a really nice play up into window. Oh, but he's blocked out.
Oh no! That timing is so unfortunate. But we know that they're going towards A.
To Shaolin.
Shaolin again has
shock darts
his
and a dart.
shock dart and a bow. Yeah.
Here it comes.
Revealing area.
Let's see the wall bangs. Nothing.
Nothing, really.
Spike planted.
Looks like we have a stun set up for the retake. They just need to time it with good precision.
Clearing out.
Skybird will
Multiple enemies A.
Jet hell.
Dead.
Nice. Good shots from Pokey.
We
Looks
know
like
one
there's
is
Cypher
hell
default,
still.
Silva default. And Jet also default. Okay.
Flash out.
Let's see the
Last
retake
player
happen.
standing.
Oh, and so close.
That was a really good readjustment.
Wait until I blind them to strike.
Looks like it will be a half or a save. Yeah, Kami not looking too good.
This gives room for Truman to do some wacky plays, but it looks like, oh yeah, they're turning down their, they're turning up their buy, turning down
I
their
don't
buy.
know. They keep changing their mind.
Cutting through.
Okay, they're saving for next. They're using
Get out of my
Yoru
way.
util here.
Standing ahead.
Yeah, now that Jet ultimate, I'm not sure if that's the best idea.
Like maybe saving the Yoru. Oh, yeah. Someone grass. Typically during a save round, B is not the desired site to hit, just given the short range of eco weapons. But looks like this might be turning into a C split after all.
Jet most likely in that close cubby, or maybe perhaps on site. Need to be careful.
Looks like Yoru's holding for it. I think that was a fake, and then Cypher's gonna see contact here in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, we saw one on long.
I must wait a moment.
He needs to toss that cage and live in it.
No more
Well,
cage
he won't be
triggered.
living for much longer.
Cage triggered.
Ooh, he's going for a really daring peek, given the range disadvantage of his gun. They're gonna see him from that spot, so he chooses to back out.
Oh, the dog coming out on A.
Site hit is in fact on the A bomb site.
Whoa! I even got one actually. Wow.
Crazy. Oh, Melix gets a second. Melix playing up into site. He's going for the tap. He's going to pull that Astra suck offline, and so they're going to be stuck with using the Sova ult. And that's something out of the books during an eco round, ladies and gentlemen.
Pitiful.
Looks like they need to start going for the tap, maybe smoke off the spike. Oh, this is a hard one. There's one short, one long. They just need to smoke off the spike and get the taps going so they can pull out this round. But unfortunately, it looks like Malinx used his smoke not on the spike.
They're usually distracted once I reveal them. Make sure you take advantage.
Still an excellent round from Truman State, getting it down to just 2 enemies saving their rifles. They need to be careful this round for the Astro Wall retake. Sky ult.
Revealing area.
I think something that...
Yeah, I know exactly what you're gonna say. Go ahead, yeah.
I think something that Shaolin should try doing one of these rounds is pushing that smoke just to catch them off. Because it seems like they just habitually put that smoke there and never do any pressure with it. I think pushing through may let them capitalize on that. Enemy Sova front B, but I think that's the only one. They might be regrouping to hit A because we've seen that pattern a couple times actually.
Yeah, nothing down C. Something I would like to see is maybe position that Yoru in that spot you were talking about if the Astra does smoke that. Because right now would be a great time to have that Yoru sit there and then have an easy TPO.
Spike planted.
Nice.
TP somewhere as well.
Chip may have updrafted site. No, we're good. A flash coming out from Yoru.
Perfect, got one.
Did catch. Looks like we have a lot of information coming out. There's one hell and one short, and a little dart coming out to distract, allowing Nebulous Nudes to get that kill. And now they just need to play off of each other here. Looks like there's that smoke again. We might be seeing the spam punishment this time from the Astra, but no. Like Truman take their round by the color.
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going, even if you're the only one.
That was beautiful team play from Nebulous and Shaolin. The dart hitting the ground right before the teleport coming through. Pulls the Sky's crosshair away from the Yoru and gives Yoru an even match. That saved his life, and I think that saved the round. That was beautiful stuff.
Jump them.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, looks like Shaolin might be finally getting aggressive here.
Time to jump.
Yeah, good spam.
The drone here is a good use because they still could be looking up, and yeah, the jet's there. So now
it's gonna
we know.
draw the eyes. It's gonna let Nebulous take a fight and get out. But no, it looks like Nebulous is tucking actually. This is very risky from him. Oh. Oh, there we go. There's the aggression we want to see this duelist taking. It looks like they're setting up towards the C split. Might be one in the smoke already.
We know 2 are in garage.
He needs to get a smoke out for his Cypher ASAP. It looks like they're playing out garage now.
Time to jump.
No support
Omen.
smoke from the Omen.
Omen needs to start pushing up.
I
with
know
his team.
exactly where you are.
Fortunately, too late.
Spike planted.
Sky will be on the flank, but they know that all 3 are on CT.
4.
Right here.
Oh, this is. Oh, this might just be the
We'll get
information
one.
they need.
We'll get 2. Other 2 can probably be long.
Oh,
close,
a very
but not
nice
enough.
attempt from Nebulous there, but yeah, not enough.
He had
In a
all the info
situation
he
like
needed.
that, you need your Yoru to toss a mid-site smoke so that you can secure the backside by yourself. It allows your teammates to rush out from CT, and it allows you to hold on to something while the bomb gets down. making it a very scary post plant for the opponents. But I think that may have just been a communication error between the two. But besides that, they're playing quite stellar. Mellingson an off angle, but he needs to make sure someone shoots his Sova dart for him. I believe they're sitting behind A lobby just waiting for this drone to finish. Yeah. Yep. Okay, back up. Yes! Beautiful! No, it's too far. It's too far.
An excellent aggressive play coming out from Xiaowen, and an excellent peek from mid. Taking out the two top fraggers.
They know for the last few rounds that Sova has been pushing to that spot. Oh, it looks like they got all the information.
Good.
Oh, what is he doing?
Shoot, my son! It's just like that.
Last one is mid. Nice, traded out. 11-9. Oh, that's that disruptive, just out of the ordinary plays that only Yoru can do, and it paid off in dividends. And if I'm not mistaken, they also had Breach stun their location, which was excellent teamwork coming out.
The team stun is a bit unfortunate, but you do love to see the team coordination actually come into fruition here.
Oh, absolutely. Ooh, now do they get... Oh,
yeah.
Omen is also a really good person to do that fake out with, because he could also teleport out of situations.
Charlene getting aggressive again, needs to watch for another push, because we haven't seen an actual push come out of A at the start of any round in a while. So this is drone pro very useful, and we see 3. That's great info that we needed.
He's backing up. He's letting them come to the choke points instead of trying to fight them everywhere else.
Ah, no! If only he got to the spot.
From that too. That's just an unfortunate spot to be in. He has 2 shock darts. Here comes the first.
Ah, team flash, unfortunate.
A little bit too wide on the flash there. The enemies know that there are 3 people here, so I wonder if they're going to back up an XXC. And that's what Pokey's checking for right as we talk about it.
We did see 2 people on C long coming from Cypher's camp, so we know that they're there.
We lost all of the map control here. There might even be someone garage window waiting for this exact moment.
Yeah, just like that.
Careful, and it hits! He gets ready for the C exec. He's waiting for the Omen to get closer, and now they're executing the site perfectly with that utility. I think there's one close left here.
Won't get a frag off that. Still could be close, you know, that stuff is long.
They need Omen to smoke.
Baiting it out again.
Then there's the Sova ult going to be coming through.
Jet behind, this could prove very bad.
From B main. They lost their smokes controller. They need to start tapping soon, or else that smoke's going to fade, and their chances are going to fade with it.
Nowhere! Last player standing.
They are able to get the ult out, though.
It's tied 10-10. Jet does have another ultimate. Along with that Astra as well, could prove to be almost a free round for the attackers if they play their cards right.
It'll at least get them to the post-plant phase. Typically, ooh. Looks like we have a timeout coming in. It is an eco round coming out from Truman State. I want to see what they cook up.
Absolutely. I believe our Yoru here has definitely the potential and ability to pull off another one of those crazy lurk plays that we've seen so far so many times this game. That along with our Sova info A main. I love to see how our team adapts, because right now I think the major flaw that our team has is that we tend to react a bit too fast on info, right? So we've seen time and time again that info will come early C long or A main, and we'll be way too fast to rotate over. And whenever we realize that, you know, when our Cypher cam checks that they're actually on the other site, or we have reasonable enough info to understand that we need to get some rotates out, it's already too late, and we're at a disadvantage on the retake anyway.
Yeah, it seems like they are doing their same defensive mechanisms that they were having on Bind. On Bind, they were pressured a lot, but typically didn't rotate until there were people pushing out site already. But it looks like there's a different story here on Haven.
Scanning ahead.
We'll go for more info here. Recon bolt destroyed. That could prove huge. Could be an A rush here that they could
He should
execute with the Astra.
Play back sight. Beautiful. He's going for the drone a bit early. Oh, but he's not. Yeah, there we go. Alright, they're over rotating again.
drone.
Looks like Long Beach might be able to just punish them for it for free once more, like you were saying.
Jet's still there, and they will Sova scan. Horrible TP out, but we did
There's
catch
that
one
window.
garage, yeah. Possibly already out
Cypher
C.
still has his cam. What?
Please, check your cam, please.
No, he doesn't have it out.
Oh, like in his inventory, you're right. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what Long Beach were hoping
Spike
for. And it
planted.
looks like Truman fell prey for it beautifully. All according to plan.
Flash out.
Flash ready. It flashes a bit too narrow. That's one.
Cypher will go down, but there's that guy
Last
watching.
player standing.
Second garage player, and of course a B lurk. This is exactly playing out as last round did. Let's see if Truman can make the adaptation this round to not over rotate and perhaps leave it a lurk on backside C even.
Block it out.
3 ults from LBCC is very, very dangerous here. And Truman, it looks like
they're
might be saving for last, yeah.
Yeah, saving for overtime. I wonder what kind of play they might pull out. If I were them, I'd recommend probably like an A lobby hit. Omen smokes out lobby, breach stuns. Whoa! Looks like they might be doing it. Breach
Whoa.
stuns lobby all around sewer.
What is the
Wait,
timing
this
of
is
that?
perfect.
What was that timing?
Breach just needs to hug the wall so he doesn't stun his teammates. Stun is out. Truman fighting with it. Cypher a little bit too shy.
Ultimate is ready.
He hears footsteps towards garage. He's gonna call a TP over, but it looks like Nebulous can't do anything in the position that he gave himself. Putting his TP is just a bit too risky a spot.
Right there.
They really need to group up here and hit as
Spike
one.
planted.
It'll maximize their odds with these kind of weapons that they have.
I've got your trail.
Looks like their B lurk Jet is actually playing on site for once. But they really have to time their utility together in order to make this work. Two of them are flanking.
Stealing sight.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, and that's Sova who's lurking behind. Unfortunately, well.
Long Beach having the info
Last
they
player
need.
standing. Flawless.
And now it's all up to the final round. Can Truman stay way past the storm
Match
and
point.
pull us into
On
overtime?
my intel. Don't give them time to reposition.
We have enough for a buy, but that Astra ult still being available for LBCC could prove really dangerous.
I will rip the light from them.
Sova spotted out
Must wait a
long.
moment.
Ooh, looks like they made an adaptation, switching the Yoru and Sova positions. I like this reclearance from Nebulous here. He's playing it quite dangerously.
One more and
Oh.
having an ult orb for that last round could prove very useful.
Portal
If
closed.
Truman managed to secure this round, and that Jet will go down. That Jet,
Beautiful
no.
catch on that lurk. Now they're just gonna expect the Sova front B probably. That's what I would have expected.
No,
You
Jet
need
lurks.
to be careful.
Someone B.
They have a stun for front B, but no! No utility used to try to stop the push there. It looks like Long Beach have the
Oh!
sight, but not
His
the
bomb will
spike.
go down.
A.
Truman taking the spike
enemy
with
remaining.
them. Last player on A short. Looks like we have a two here. We just need to make sure
Need
that
to
Nebulous
play
doesn't push
together,
up hard
yeah.
enough to be not traded. And now we have all three players just watching the spike like a hawk. My only concern. Oh, it's beautiful.
I was concerned about the flank as well. Unfortunately, I don't think. Actually, it's tied. No point not to use the ultimate.
sides.
Actually, you're so right.
Overtime.
Yeah. Nebulous right there. Looks like Nebulous is heating
Two
up.
more rounds, yeah.
Only got a few kills in the first half, but got plenty in the second. And I'm excited to see how his Yoru works different on this attack compared to his earlier rounds.
Looks like they're going
Looks like
back
they're pinging
to
out.
a C hit, yeah. Let's see if this guy decides to hawk this early again.
Yeah. I'm excited to see it. Looks like they were pinging where Cypher usually likes to play. Might be going for a stun teleport dynamic duo there.
Yeah, we know how good Nebulous is with that play, and if our cards are right, that's 2 or even possibly 3 kills on C site out in the first 20 seconds of the round.
Take flight.
Just hold the stun until we're at the gate. Then we stun and unleash.
Cypher in the same spot, perfect.
They saw the Cypher util there. It looks like Zalin was able to break it. But they know that there was one on plat as well. They need to be careful because that was a bad dart. They might get caught out here. Oh.
Unfortunate you were TP.
They do know one is in that cubby. It looks like Poki's going to the fight. He loses it out, but he's able to trade out before it gets too costly. Unfortunately, looks like there's one launch and one plat. They're completely surrounded. They get eaten out alive.
Team Ace.
Let's hope Truman State are able to take this into a double overtime. Looks like Long Beach made a good adaptation there, noticing that Truman State wasn't clearing the plat whenever they hit the site. And an unfortunate missed TP there from Nebulous, but historically, defense has been their better half, Truman State.
Right here. I'll find them.
Oh, they're going for a wallbang play. Okay. It's gonna be an early drone coming out from the Sova. Not quite sure what utility they were basing that off of, but there is one window.
There is one grass as well.
Could be a B hit, a C split. Anything is possible early on, but they do have Nebulous for the A play. Oh, the spray transfer's not there. They lost their C Garage player, and now it's all up to the Cypher to hold the C site. But just as I say that, it looks like Long Beach don't know where they want to go yet.
And that's a perfect pick on that jet.
This decision making is tearing their team apart. It's now an even 3v3, and all they have to do is play retake. Cypher needs to be careful because I believe they're not going to be ending A here.
Yeah. I don't think this is an A hit.
This is definitely
a bit too close to that angle. Yeah, scaring me. Nothing out long just yet. They could still be stacking sewers for a late A. We have no idea.
Could be out garage window though. There is one gap in the defense, and it might hit Cypher from behind in just a few seconds.
30 seconds left.
We're good.
Just need to play time. Looks like shaping up to be another C retake. LBCCA having previous success on C.
On the contrary,
we see one on A.
Looks like both members of the cast are there. Astra planting Cypher on the whatever the heck he's doing.
Last player standing.
Precarious 1v2. Unfortunately,
attackers
it looks like Long Beach take this overtime number 1 in a close 3 match, just as I had predicted. I didn't predict the loss. I predicted the close match part of it,
In a very tough loss for our home team here.
Still, I think it was a really good show compared to last week, especially.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot more coordinated. And you can see that in our team play here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, it was an unfortunate loss, but this was probably one of the hardest teams in our division that we will face. But with that being said, yeah, I'm excited to see what will transpire next. So, again, thank you everyone for watching. If you want to sign us out, boss, I gotta go in this stream.
Oh, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next week as Truman State will be fighting another team probably. And of course, over the course of the semester, keep your eye out. These players are going to be improving faster than you can imagine. And I can't wait to see what improvements they make by next week. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been Awesome Possum, Joe Hake, and Navia. And have a good night.